especially laid with a pretty face, small waist. I'd rather stand here, share your space with you. Collar tie, Muay Thai, I wanna lie with you, I wouldn't lie to you. I'm the truth, get my full mount, side mount, what do? I wanna take you, controlled by the wrist. We can go rounds 3, 4, 5, 6 in the clinch. Yeah, we in the clinch, baby. Best believe me, we in the clinch. You and I, we in the clinch, baby. Say what you say.
Oops, up off that? Yeah, Joseph Parker. Yeah, yes, up off that. Here's the Tyson Bear. It's fight night, baby. What's up, my people? This is ShowBizz, the adult. All right, man. Look at who we have here. PDs. What's going on with you? Jason Jarrell. What's going on with you? Who's? All right, man. Look, first I want to say this. Hit the Tyson bell. It's fight night. You know what? Go to busr.com/showbiz. Place a bet on your favorite fights if you got the balls. I didn't have the ballsinis. I didn't have the courage, okay, to bet on either fight. Hit the Tyson bell. I know I've taken a few little losses, like beep, 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 and I'm like, you know what? I'm on a bad roll. I didn't have the courage to bet for or against Rigondeaux. I know I didn't have the courage to bet for or against Rigondeaux. It's hard to bet against Casimero. I mean, this is just tough, man. And I'm gonna tell you something extremely bizarre. That Kavaliauskas man can fight. Hit the Tyson bell. He can fight, and I was 100% certain that Virgil Ortiz Jr. was going to beat him. I felt he's going to come in. It's going to be a war. It's going to be a slugfest, and Virgil Ortiz is a better boxer, so he's going to catch him, right? But Kavaliauskas, when I say better boxer, I got to be careful. Kavaliauskas, he has all those amateur bouts, and he just, he's done a lot. You know, a good amateur. I know he had that draw with Sugar Ray Robinson. I remember calling that fight. Dropping Terrence Bud Crawford. Virgil Ortiz Jr., his last outing was weird, but it was against Maurice Hooker, who is a great fighter, bro. A great fighter. And so he should look weird, but on top of that, he was coming off of COVID. Those off of COVID fights are weird, bro. Hit the Tyson bell. Super weird. So it's hard to go off of that. There are just too many unknowns for me. So I just left it alone. Let's see what you have to say. What up, Biz? Great night of fights tonight. Let's go. Yeah, everybody, let's go. I'm going to say this though. If by some chance, I had Virgil Ortiz Jr. versus Kavaliauskas is at the same time of Rigondeaux versus Casimero, I'm calling the Rigondeaux versus Casimero fight. I just want you guys to know that, okay? I don't have Black Sun with me, so he can't call as I call. I have to call one fight or the other. I just want to let you guys know I'll be calling the Rigondeaux versus Casimero fight. That's just, I love that fight to death, okay? I wanted Casimero versus Nonito Donaire slightly more, but not really, but slightly more. But Rigondeaux, he deserved the fight. The fact that he stepped aside and did all that stuff to allow them to fight, and then Nonito Donaire ducked. He was convinced to duck. I'm going to hold firm on that. He's back. Hit the Tyson bell. Okay, let's see what you all got to say. Biz, you see Brian Norman Jr. fight tonight too. I saw his face-to-face. I didn't see his fight. I can't wait to see it. I'm definitely going to watch it. He's a badass. He reminds me a lot of Errol the True Spence, when Errol the True Spence, before he got completely shapened and Spence was just, when he just got really pro, like Brian Norman Jr. reminds me of the beginning stages of Errol Spence a lot. He does. Let me see. His father, I really like watching his father fight too. His father, you know, he didn't win all the fights in the world, but I remember he always brought it, you know. And when you bring it, I like watching you fight. I mean, it's just a thing. I do. I like watching you fight if you're bringing it. What's good, Biz? So what's the bet on BUSR tonight? I just gave that full speech. You just missed it, Luis. I'm not making a bet because the fights are just so close. Let me see. What up, ShowBizz? What's going on? Congrats, Sultan. KO. I got Ortiz by KO in the 7th. Rigondeaux by clinch. And Franco by TKO in the 9th. Yeah. I know the twins are fighting tonight. Let me see. Bet on Maloney, Biz. Congrats, Sultan. Biz, who's the greatest fighter that never won a belt? Oh, my goodness. The greatest fighter who went his whole career never winning a belt. This may be I was going to say hope you're having an awesome day, Biz. I'm going to be careful before I blurt it out. Thank you so much. Butterbean. No, not Butterbean. Not George Chavallo. No. One of the guys slipped my mind just now. Hold on. Before I say who I was going to say, I can't believe this guy slipped my mind. What's his name? What is his name? No. Got it. The guy that I was going to just jump out and say is Charlie Burley. Hit the Tyson Bale. You know, part of Black Murderers Row, never really had a chance at the title. Okay, a real title. Charlie Burley. But that Eddie Hooker, right? Booker. That Eddie Booker, from my understanding, was poetry in motion. I don't know. It's one of those guys. What do you guys think? Nate Robinson, funny. What's good, Biz? Dre and Jeannie got on the TMT gear today. Looking for Rigo upset. Hit the Tyson Bale. That'll be one hell of a. I guess that is an upset. Philippines is watching now, Biz. Much love to you. Much love to the Philippines too. We love you, boys. That I guess that would be an upset. But for me, man, I mean, just understanding the abilities of both fighters, it's just, you know, Rigondeaux is a better fighter. I can't help but to say he's a better fighter. But Casimero is such a prime savage that I can see Casimero just bringing his bell, bro. You can ring my bell, ring my bell. High low. ShowBizz, a better way to boxing television, my man. Dokes is a good one. That's a good pick. That's what I'm saying. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. I really gotta think. That was a very difficult question. Joseph Parker, and that's the Black Two Sugars. Mad Cat, very well said, Biz. Thank you so much. Definitely Shavers. Definitely Shavers. I thought about Shavers, but definitely Shavers. I don't know, man, because if you look at why he never got the title, look at who he lost to. Look at who he lost to. The likes of Randall Tex Cobb. God, what's his name? My brain is very Ron Lyle. Ron Lyle can fight. No Quitting the Quarry. I mean, an old Ali. I'm just saying, Larry Holmes, he was close. But I'm just saying, he's one of those guys, man, that, he never brought it every time. Is he the best to not win a title? I got Charlie Burley over him. Ray Mercer. Ray Mercer never won a title? What did he beat Tommy Morrison for? He never got any title? Plant versus Canelo. Yeah, I'm hearing that Plant and Canelo, they're getting that much closer, and they're closer. They're getting that much closer. And Sam Langford. Well, since I'm saying Charlie Burley, Sam Langford. That's the answer. That's the answer. I'm sorry. See, I'm not ready today. Sam Langford is the answer. He's definitely the answer. Let me see. Now we got the answer, everybody. Hit the Tyson bell. I'm not. That's the answer. Charlie Burley was a nice one, though. You gotta give me my props for that. Who fights better, boomers or millennials? Boomers such a wide range. Boomers, because boomers are from boomers. Boomers had all the legends. Where was I? What do you guys? What were we talking about? Oh, Canelo versus Plant. Yeah, I'm hearing that they're getting that much closer to making the fight happen in November. So there you go. Right? See, this is another thing. Here's another thing. Razor Ruddock was an awesome one with no title. Absolutely. Here's the thing. Here's the point I want to make right now. You know how when Canelo and Plant fell through, everybody was trying to point the finger at who ducked? Shut up! Stop! Can we stop with just jumping the gun on this person ducked, this person cherry picked? Stop. If you guys were a part of the business of boxing, you will understand that you don't just snap your fingers and fight the best guy. Negotiations don't just land. So stop trying to act like somebody ducked, somebody's afraid. People get injured too. These people are human beings. That's why I said, wait a second. People are so temporary. Canelo ducked. Plant ducked. Now, if they fight in November, then what? Shut up. When we don't have the information exactly, if it's a negotiation thing, we're not in the business. We might as well shut up. Right? If it's an injury, okay, we got to shut up. Because if Errol Spence takes on Manny Pacquiao in December, shut up. Or January. Or if they ever fight, shut up. Facts are in the bank. 100%. I bet it on Rigo tonight, BS. Good bet. Good bet. Predictions, Biz, between Casimero. Let me do it like this. What up, Biz? Long time follower and fan from Big Island, Hawaii. Wow. Much love to you. I've never been there. All right, let me give my best shot at Rigondeaux versus Casimero. Let me give you my best shot. Sometimes a well-oiled machine goes up against a savage who is too savaged and let's do it like this. They're not fighting the same fight. Okay, let me give you a prime example. Who remembers Floyd Mayweather versus Maidana? Okay? The best boxer by far, it's not even a question, was Floyd Mayweather. It's not a question. He's a well-oiled, close to perfect boxing machine. But guess what? You don't play boxing, and before you know it, you're going up against a savage who's not doing the same thing you're doing, and now the fight is close as hell. Hit the Tyson bell. What made that fight a boxing match is Kenny Bayless, is the referee. The referee managed that fight and managed it into a way to make it a boxing match. He could have sat back like the referee for Orlando Salido versus Lomachenko. All of a sudden, Lomachenko, far better fighter, boxer, well-oiled machine going up against a savage, came in overweight who didn't give a damn. Now it's up to the ref. And if the ref not managing the fight as a boxing match, Salido wins. So when you ask me, I'm going to be completely honest with this. If you look at, I think Nady refed, Jay Nady. I think he refed Roy Jones Jr. versus Ruiz. Roy Jones Jr., my favorite fighter in the world. He did something amazing with history. But if Jay Nady did not ref that fight as a boxing exhibition, as a boxing match, as a boxing event, as a boxing show, as a boxing performance, Ruiz would have been a savage and clubbed him to death against the ropes. He would have. Every time they went against the ropes, Nady broke it up. I love that he did it because Roy Jones probably wouldn't be a functioning human being right now. Seriously. So when you ask me who wins, Rigondeaux versus Casimero, I'm looking at a well-oiled machine in Ringo versus a savage. And in my opinion, it all has to do with the ref managing the fight. If he lets it be less of a boxing performance and more of a fight, the closer he gets to a fight, the more Casimero is going to rock his knot. And that's the black two sugars. That's the best I can give you. What up, Biz? Where do you think Buatsi, among the other killers in this? Also, who you think is better as of now, Me Machine or Ortiz? Much better. I guess that's the point. Ortiz, but better. Buatsi is a monster. Let's just leave it like that. Who better? I guess we're gonna find out. Okay, how about this? Ortiz is better. He's more complete. He's better. He's more complete than Kavaliauskas. He's more complete. Definitely not more experienced. All right, as far as ring time. So it's it's one of those things, man. It's one of those things, man. Ringo on the upset special. Shout out to Dre TMT and Ring of Champions Illinois. We up. There you go. Hit the Tyson bell. I hope I predict a war. I hear you. Jab the like and subscribe. There you go, BK. I hope my explanation of Rigondeaux versus Casimero, that prediction, I hope it wasn't a cop-out. Okay? What I said, I didn't help you on busr.com. Go to busr.com/ShowBizz. Place a bet on this fight. If you can. Okay? Go with your brain and not your heart. I don't think what I said, or maybe it did help you. I don't know. But I definitely did not give a prediction. So maybe it was a cop-out. But it is a very difficult thing for me to do. Okay? It's one hell of a fight. It's on Showtime, by the way. Let me see. If Rigo loses, does he retire? All love, Bizmaster. I don't think he should. He's older, but I don't see a guy. It sounds strange, but I don't see a guy with a lot of wear and tear on his tires. I actually don't. I don't see a guy with a lot of wear and tear, and that's what happens. If you look at Lomachenko against Nakatani, it looks like he can fight for another 12 years. It does, but a lot of times you just drop off. You just boop. Because I'm gonna tell you who dropped off and people didn't peep. And that was Floyd Mayweather. And Floyd knew it. That's why he fought Berto. That's why he fought Conor McGregor. Honestly, Floyd was doing this and went boop. And I'm gonna tell you when it happened. somewhere around Manny Pacquiao. Oh, yeah. Oh. He beat Manny Pacquiao, and I know people don't want to say, criticize, I guess, but you don't want to face reality. I don't know what it is. Floyd wasn't perfect looking his whole career. Somewhere around Manny Pacquiao. If you look at Floyd versus Manny Pacquiao, he had a very difficult time. Floyd beat him. To me, he beat him. Flat out beat him. I know a lot of people say you got to watch it in slow motion. When you have to do all that, then you know Pacquiao lost, okay? Hey, turn off the sound and watch it reverse in slow motion, right? But here's my thing. Floyd, closer to prime Floyd, if Floyd was Pacquiao's age, would have beaten Pacquiao even more convincingly than that. On the real. Let me see. What do you think today's boxing systems compared to the old days, Biz? Boxing systems. I'm not sure what you mean by that. I'm not sure if you mean boxing technique or if you mean the way they approach the fights. Systems. For me, it sounds like you're talking about technique. And with that said, the art has been lost. Let me give you an example. If you look at the best fighters you can think of right now, very best, you know what they all have in common? I'm going to tell you what they all have in common. When you look at them, you call them a throwback fighter. I'm talking about not throwaway, like Rolly Romero is a throwback fighter to like 1800s. But I'm talking about to the golden ages. When you look at somebody and look at Terrence Bud Crawford, you would be like, oh man, he's a throwback. You look at how he moves, what he does, his angles, slight movement, his understanding. If you look at the very best fighters, Lomachenko, that looks like Willie Pep, or look like when you all over the from every time, Mike Tyson, you're like, hey man, that's a throwback. James Toney, he's a throwback fighter. That's why it's so easy for him. Floyd Mayweather, oh, that's some throwback work. Roger Mayweather, Floyd Mayweather Sr. teaching him some old stuff. Bernard Hopkins, man, that looks like some throwback work. If you look at even Ryan Garcia, which, hold on, I know you guys gonna, but when he said how he caught my man with that check left hook, he said, man, I've been looking at Ray Robinson, right? That right there, I understood what Ray Robinson was doing. Every time there is a fighter doing something that is amazing and he's having an easy time today, he's considered a throwback fighter. You're looking at his old school moves, and those old school moves somehow are advanced compared to today, right? If that's what you're talking about, I'm not sure. What else we got? There's a lot of people here. Hit the Tyson bell. I didn't think a lot of you guys were going to show up for this fight. I think we got some serious boxing fans that has found this channel, this community. Hit the Tyson bell for you guys. And I want you guys to understand this too. I want you guys to understand Rigo is old school. He's also old school. I want you guys to understand this. This community is probably the most impactful community in YouTube boxing. On YouTube. This community is probably the most impactful community on YouTube. All right. We are shaping the way platforms are approaching boxing. Hit the Tyson bell. Let me tell you. And it's a good thing. It's a good thing. And that's what we're here for, to make boxing the #1 sport in the world. We came very differently, pause, or that's what she said. I don't know which one to use. We came very differently when approaching the sport of boxing. All right. Look at how many people are starting to wear the merchandise of fighters. They're starting to give back to the fighter who's been giving us so much. All right. The live stream commentary. Okay. Our impact. Pretty soon, everybody's going to have a war room. where they mix it up in the war room and you can speak your truth and allowed to have a voice. All right. You guys can attack me in the war room because boxing is a combat sport. If you're watching a combat sport and you can't take anybody attacking you and you can't slip it, then you shouldn't be talking about the damn thing. And that's the black two sugars. Hit the Tyson bell. That's the facts. People ask me, ShowBizz, how are you so patient? How am I so patient? I'm watching a sport where patience is vital. Boxing is the biggest metaphor for life. Can't be watching a sport where patience is everything and I'm impatient. And then I'm criticizing the fighters in the ring, not learning from them and applying them to my profession. So this community is one of the most impactful, if not the most impactful. And everybody hit the Tyson bell for that. Let the light in for that. And Joseph Parker, that's the black two sugars. We're impacting with good, not bad, with good. Good counts. Hey, Ring Magazine, literature. You're starting to see more people bring up literature and things now, becoming more and more knowledgeable on the sport they supposed to be perfecting as far as being wise and knowledgeable in. They're picking up literature and not just relying on themselves to know everything, going to subject matter experts to learn more. That's what you got to do. No, you're a little bit biased. See, but you got to understand. You have to understand. If I'm biased, you don't even know what I'm biased towards. That lets you know I'm unbiased. You don't know what I'm biased towards. Everybody. If we remove sanctioning bodies from boxing and let Dana White make the matches, does that help or hurt boxing? Helps. Or even just removing the sanctioning body. Sanctioning. Removing the money though. Money is huge. But if you have someone approach boxing in a tournament type of way, the boxers would definitely love that. They gravitate towards it. These warriors want to fight the best. And if you remove that element, that business element, like I said before, when you brought up Dana White, Gane versus Lewis, we wouldn't have had that fight if it was boxing. Understand? And I said this that the night I called the fight on my live stream commentary. Gane versus Lewis, we wouldn't have had that fight if this was boxing. Understand? That's kind of like Andy Ruiz versus Jared Hurd. I mean, not Jared Anderson. I'm sorry. Andy Ruiz versus Jared Anderson. You won't see that. You will see that in UFC. A guy coming up undefeated, looking like a well-rounded, great, fantastic fighter, and he's fighting Lewis. When it comes to the big fight that everybody was looking forward to, people wanted Lewis to win. They wanted Lewis versus Ngannou 2. So if this was boxing and it was Lewis and that same situation, no promoter would have allowed Lewis to take on Gane. They wanted that Lewis and Ngannou bag. So they would have had Lewis against who? To make sure they secure that bag. That's not UFC. If you applied that to boxing, Terrence Crawford and Elder True Spence, this would be their third. They would have fought a million times already. Elder True Spence would have fought Keith one time. Thurman would have had to fight Errol Spence. Keith Thurman would have fought Kell Brook. Manny Pacquiao would have fought Porter, not Adrian Broner. There would have been, Floyd would have had many losses on his record. They would have had to fight when things weren't perfect to have the fight. That approach will work. Yeah, we've talked about Joshua Buatsi already. Now here's the thing. When someone called something happened with my TV, it just cut off. So I don't know what that's about. Did the zone cut off for you guys? Somebody gotta let me know what that was all about. Because I want to say this. When someone said that I was biased, who am I? What is going on with my DAZN? Did your DAZN cut off? Oh, okay. Much love from the Philippines. Thank you so much. Who am I biased towards consistently? What type of person am I biased towards consistently? If I'm biased, what are they? Top ranked people? PBC? Golden Boy people? Matchroom people? Who white people? Black people? Mexicans? Who am I? I know DAZN tripping. Egg-shaped form. Who am I biased towards consistently? If I'm biased towards BUSR, 100%. I want to know. Hulk Hogan, Floyd bias. I'm biased towards Floyd. In what way? Black Two Sugars? You biased towards boxing. Thank you so much. Hit the Tyson bell. I don't know who I'm biased towards. Roy Jones Jr. Here's the funny thing about me being biased towards Roy Jones Jr. Do I ever mention him as the top greatest pound for pound fighter of all time? If I'm biased, why don't I put him in number 1, 2, top 10, top 15? Do I name Roy Jones? I think I've named 20 guys before Roy Jones. If I'm biased towards him, why don't I make excuses for Roy? All you hear me say is that that's my favorite fighter, but do I make biased comments towards Roy? I just said if Jay Nady allowed the boxing match to be more of a fight, Ruiz would have damaged Roy. I think you're tripping. Go to busr.com/ShowBizz. Place bet on your favorite fights. Promo code BIZ100. You make excuses for Fury by announcing that I do not support Fury. So after the COVID lie, I said I can't support this guy. That's me making excuses for him. Wow. Are you a partial listener, or do you know who you're talking about before you make these accusations towards me? That's an ignorant thing to do. What else we got? Don't listen to them, Biz. Yeah, they got nothing. You notice when people say something, they don't even listen to the show. They have no idea what they're talking about. They heard somebody say something, or maybe they saw one video and then they think they can judge somebody. Actually, the systems of boxing, of matchmaking, Biz. Oh, what's your thought? Okay. Of matchmaking. Matchmaking is altogether different. I think Floyd Mayweather helped persuade it in the wrong direction by making undefeated everything, making himself TBE. I can't eat the belts. I'm about money. Money Mayweather, and being undefeated. And it really, I think boxers being influenced by Floyd, I understand that. So I can't blame the boxers. But what that did was influence the audience. So the audience of boxing after Floyd Mayweather have split, and now they're crazy. Okay. So now everything is a duck or a cherry pick, or somebody was exposed. You want the best to fight the best, but when they lose, you demean them, you down them, you jump on their Twitter, you say they're nobody now, maybe they should retire, and they've been exposed, even if it's a draw. So somebody can't look perfect. If somebody looks something other than perfect, you jump all over them. but then you don't want them to cherry pick. So what happened with boxing is the fans have been negatively impacted to where they pressure fighters to have to be perfect. Gervonta Tank Davis said, y'all must think I'm Superman. You better be, because if you show a little flaw, get rocked, get dropped, get hurt, lose. Hell, if you lose, you're exposed. Game over. You cherry picked, your whole career is over. Right? So, and if you win, there's a conspiracy. So, before then, if you're talking about back in the day, losing a fight meant, wow, what a great fight. God, he got you. Get up off your back. We'll see you next time, Sugar Ray Robinson. We'll see you next time, Joe Louis. We'll see you next time, Jersey Joe Walcott. We'll see you next time, Sandy Sadler. We'll see you next time, Barney Ross, Archie Moore. You took a loss. We'll see you next time. That guy that beat you, he's a badass. Randy Turpin is a badass. Right? Max Schmeling, what a badass. Max Baer, what a badass. Jake LaMotta, huh? Right? The response, the respect for these gladiators fighting gritty wars was higher. We were made of more stuff as people, as boxing fans before. So the boxing system right now is very fugazi. Very fugazi. All right. And that has impacted the promoters very much. Biz, would you would tell me don't waste your time, brother. You're right. ShowBizz, the next level of boxing entertainment. Hit the Tyson bell. Teach him Biz, 100%. Crawford is the best in the world. I can't argue because you said the best in the world, best. So I can't argue. I can't argue. Skill wise, he's the. Let me think about this. Honestly, the best fighters skill wise to me are this is gonna. I just thought three or four. The four best boxers skill wise to me, all inclusive when you talk about mentality, skills, power, technique. If you put all those things together, this will let you know where I am as far as unbiased. Because this is my natural thought. Terrence Bud Crawford, in no particular order. Terrence Bud Crawford, Canelo Alvarez, Naoya Inoue, and Lomachenko. To me, those four guys are kind of like masters. Roman Gonzalez, another one. So you're, in my opinion, when I'm looking at these guys, man, Boots is on his way. Shakur Stevenson's on his way. But look at them. They're all from different promotion companies. They're all different races. I don't see it. I enjoy the beauty of the sweet science. And when I see those guys, they look like throwback fighters to me, applying high level quality sweet science work in the ring. Those guys are fantastic. And out of those guys, the cream of the crop may just be Terrence Bud Crawford as of right now, with Canelo Alvarez and Lomachenko breathing down his neck. Lomachenko lost to Teofimo Lopez, but it looks like it could have been a shoulder injury that really helped that. But that may cause a lot of stuff in the war room. With that said, though, and plus him as a lightweight, he's not as great as he was feather and all those things. When you look at Lomachenko and his performances, the way he performs, he's one of the more spectacular fighters I've ever seen in my life. It's still what it is. I went too far saying that he was better technically than Floyd. I was completely wrong there because there's things that Lomachenko has allowed that Floyd wouldn't have. All right. So Floyd's body. Floyd was strong too. He was a strong dude. Would you rather fight an unorthodox fighter, T. Ferguson, Manny P, or a specialist? Oh, I mean in general. Oh, yeah, I know, because you put MMA guys in unorthodox or a specialist. Me personally, you know, it's hard for me to see unorthodox fighters when they throw that left hand. It's hard for me to. I've sparred, and southpaw has. I couldn't see the straight left. I walked right into it a lot. So, I guess I still rather fight an unorthodox. A specialist would make you feel like shit. I've dealt with specialists who are far better than me in a craft, and there's nothing I can do with anything. I totally helpless. When Berto fought Floyd and was like, he is beating me when we're in the corner in between rounds. He's staring at me and he's in my head. So a specialist, man, that's the worst. That's probably worse than unorthodox. But great question. Let's be real. Who did Crawford beat? Now you're talking about greater. Yeah, Terrence Crawford never fought anybody that I thought could possibly beat him. Sean Porter would be the first. But I don't think that was a question. I thought it was who's the best fighter, like by himself, not who has the best resume. Who's the best fighter? When you watch him fight, Terrence Crawford is probably the best. Who has the best resume? Certainly not Terrence Crawford. So that's two different things. Let me see. Facts are in the bank at the Tyson Bell. Meme Machine is showing up. I'm feeling strange, bro. I'm really feeling strange about this fight with Ortiz. I was very close to making a bet on BUSR.com. Go to BUSR.com/ShowBizz. Place a bet on your favorite fights. I was this close. But shit. And that's the black two sugars, man. Virgil Ortiz is wet behind the ears. And I'm just like, no, I can't. Then never mind. All right, I'll just wait for Manny Pacquiao. I'm going to put everything I can. There's people that's thinking Ugas is going to beat Pacquiao, and that's scaring the hell out of me. It's scaring the hell out of me betting-wise, and it's scaring the hell out of me personally. As a boxing fan and as a Manny Pacquiao fan. I'm like, but stop saying that. If something like that happens, it will really hurt. And I've been there where the fight's over and you're just like, as a kid, just Tyson looking for his mouthpiece. It's like, that's where I would be. That's where I would be. I didn't have that look when Manny Pacquiao lost against Timothy Bradley. I was just like, okay. I mean, I didn't have that look when he was robbed against Jeff Horn. I was just like, oh, he robbed him. I mean, I know who won the fight. I had that look when he was knocked out against Marquez because he was just chasing Marquez and whipping his ass. So it was like, boom, boom. I was like, you know what I'm saying? So I've had enough of those where, bro, if Virgil Ortiz is like getting dropped, I'll just be like, bro, I'm saying. I had that look when Andy Ruiz was just beating the hell out of Anthony Joshua. I was like, oh my God. But I wasn't all that shocked. But I was like, oh my God, that has to be the biggest heavyweight robbery. Not robbery, but shock. Since Douglas and Tyson. Best resume today is Porter. He fought everyone. I think it's Manny Pacquiao. I think it's clearly Manny Pacquiao. Do you think the boxers are the cherry picker or the promoter or both? I think the promoters help influence the boxers to understand the environment. The promoters understand the environment. They understand, hey, I read social media. Ellerby is all on Twitter. Ellerby is all on Twitter. He knows social media. Oh my God. I can't have my guy take a loss. People going to treat him like I'd rather have my guys fight nobody and be undefeated than get the response they're going to receive if they fight a great guy and lose. You fight a great guy and lose, people going to lose their mind. If you fight a great guy and barely win, people going to say you lost. So these promoters understand that's why we got to help this community, got to help make that change and impact. Like I said, we're impacting the boxing world. Once we change the environment to all boxing fans are just rooting on the gladiators, the way UFC fans are looking at UFC, just rooting on the gladiators. Whoa, that was a great fight. Once we get there, the promoter that manage his fighter in a way where he takes on nobody to be undefeated, nobody gonna like that fighter. Right? So look at Andre's career. Right? Look at Caleb Plant. Look at what's going on. Look at Jamal Charlo. Jamal was like, whatever. Look at Jamal Charlo. Right? Great fighters, all of them. Fantastic fighters. But look at how their career has been handled. Once we start seeing that as a no-no, promoters will change. If they fight, who win? Loma or Manny? Manny. I've always kind of thought Manny would beat him in their primes and everything. Like, Manny would beat him. Manny would beat him. He's not conventional enough. Like, if you're conventional and you fight Lomachenko bust your ass. If you're unconventional, I don't know if Lomachenko's ways, as somebody as dynamic as Manny, I'm not sure if with the punching power as Manny too. Manny is dangerous as hell. He never fought right. He never fought at a rhythmic pace. It was like I said, he was like a bumblebee. It was just, when you swing at a bee and it's not where you want it to be. It's like bee. He throws odd combinations at odd angles at a blazing speed. He jumps in at a bizarre time when soon as you about to rest, he like Roy Jones. So I think that's just too much. That's just too much, man. What fight hurt you the most? Mine have Roy Jones versus Glenn. Deontay Wilder Fury 2. Those are big ones. Glenn Johnson. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that was fantastic. Roy Jones versus Tarver hurt. It was the first time. But Glenn Johnson, I thought he was going to die. I thought Roy, this is not being funny. When I was devastated. I was devastated. I'm talking about whimpering like that hurt. Manny Pacquiao getting knocked out by Marquez being a sleeper. That stung. Mike Tyson stung. Deontay Wilder. Now I'm getting older. So Deontay Wilder would have stung, but I'm getting old, and not because I would wanted him to win or anything like that. It's because of how he went out. That would have stung more if I was younger. Now I'm more into the sport, and I understand like these fighters are human, they're mortal. Yeah, they're gonna lose, and that's the moment. Let me see. I think I got a flex on them super chat. Biz out here flexed on us with the chain. Oops. Oh, yeah, I should tuck it, dog. I keep forgetting when I go out to get something to eat and then come back. But thank you so much. Flex on them. Say, hey. I want to call this Alvarado Vasquez fight. I'm sorry. How high would you have placed Roy Jones if he retired after Ruiz? Oh, that's a great point. Then my rankings are flawed. Top 15 of all time. Okay, so my rankings are flawed. That was a good point because he came back down and beat Tarver. So I am subconsciously adding his fall off. Oh, okay. Well, then I have to thank you for that. I have to revisit how I look at Roy because that towards the end of his career is such in a fabric. Roy had victories that was so easy that it made you underappreciate what he did. Virgil Hill with that body shot. Virgil Hill was one of the best. He was the best lightweight. Like that guy was pound for pound. Like that was huge. What he did with James Toney, of course. We did with Bernard Hopkins. People sweep it away. Like Bernard Hopkins wasn't on a roll whooping ass forever for fights. And he was in his prime and older than Roy. Like people don't consider Bernard Hopkins enough because they consider him after Roy. But Roy, he didn't lose after Roy. He was the same fighter. And just Roy was falling with one arm and made it look like Bernard Hopkins was a nobody. Mike McClellan was a little bit old. Jackson, and so I gotta re-examine Roy Jones Jr.'s career. You make a valid point because it's almost no fair. It's almost like adding Sugar Ray Leonard against Hector Camacho, right? And being like, I gotta call this fight, y'all. But hold on, let me get some more super chats. Where is Manny in your best of all time list? Top 10. Probably at 10. And it hurts my feelings because I think I have to move someone, and it may be someone as great as Sam Langford. But he's top 10. I'm done. Just Manny is he got the type of record and the type of resume and the type of career that you don't see any longer. You just don't. What makes those other guys back in the day great is the remarkable careers they had, and Manny Pacquiao has that, fighting great fighters multiple times and stuff like that. So to not judge him properly, like on that level, you're doing yourself a huge misfortune. I think, or injustice. I think Manny Pacquiao is probably the only fighter now who you can throw in that top 10 like that, So yeah, Manny and Pryor reminds me of each other because of their punching combinations, angles, and speed and relentlessness, small and powerful. Oh, it's small and powerful in that way, yeah. But Manny Pacquiao, hey, yo, these guys going at it. I got to call this fight. Manny Pacquiao reminds me of Oscar De La Hoya. I got to call this fight because Vasquez is being attacked by Alvarado. I have Alvarado win. I think he's going to win this fight. So Alvarado just got Vasquez backed up. Alvarado is just being a killer. He's being a killer. Uppercuts while being held by one arm. It's 1 minute 46 seconds in the first round. Vasquez is trying to punch him off of him while boxing and trying to create space, but he runs out of real estate because he goes forward and backwards, and Alvarado is going straight forward. Oh, good left hook by Vasquez, countering Alvarado. Alvarado's chin is magnificent, though. Oh, good hook to the body. Alvarado going to the body. This is ridiculous. So Vasquez is not going to be able to withstand this heat. Uppercuts, left hooks to the body, especially the left hook to the body, punching around the guard. Another left hook to the body. He knows. Look out. Oh, my God. Alvarado is going to knock this guy out. Is Vasquez going to survive the first round? There's a whole minute left. Oh, my, left, right. He just got Vasquez against the corner. He's beating him like a drum. Vasquez trying to step forward. Alvarado going back, pushes him against the corner. Left hooks to the body. Vasquez is bending over every time the left hook lands to the body. And Alvarado knows it and looking for it. Look, he's just relentless. Punches after punches and bunches, uppercuts, and Vasquez, he has to punch out of it, but Alvarado was going to the body, another left hook to the body, stopping Vasquez from throwing punches during the exchange because he has to extend his punch. And when you extend your punch, you expose your body more and your muscle flex, which is hurt. Oh, God! Right hand by Alvarado. Just dropped Vasquez, almost knocked him off his feet. Oh, my God. Vasquez, yo, survive this round. 15 seconds, 12 seconds left. Oh, he waved it. Yeah, he's not ready. Damn. What a good fight. Good fight. Good fight. You know what? I wasn't rooting for Vasquez, but If I feel like if he could have, yeah, see, he's fine now. He went over to Alvarado and hugged him. So if he could have did a better acting performance and convinced the referee to let him go, there was only a few more seconds before he got. He loves that he got his ass whipped. He like, yo, that was a crazy war. He could have at least lasted to the second round and made just more of a argument for himself to be hired again for another fight. That's all. That's all. Wow, that was a great knockout. God, that was crazy. God, that was crazy. His brother was watching in the back. I have a thing for brothers, bro. When like I told you, the Klitschkos and the Charlos and the Alvarados, like Russells and stuff, like when they're brothers going into war with and supporting each other, that hits home. That hits home for the kid. ShowBizz, who you got, Casimero or Rigo? Brother, hey, can somebody in the war room let them know where I'm at with that? Because I broke it down to the nearest compound, bro. Man, where you put Mayweather on your all-time list? Gomez, I hope people in the war room don't get angry because they always do when I do this. I think Floyd Mayweather is definitely top 20. All right. And everybody, ooh, that's low. I know. I just know boxing so well. And I have issues with Floyd Mayweather being a top 10 fighter. I just can't. Sorry. He's definitely top 17. I don't know if he's top 15. There's guys that I think are better than him. Joe Gans and Mickey Walker, Charlie Burley. There's guys I think better than Floyd. Let me see. Who you got higher, Manny or Floyd on your list, bro? Manny. Once Manny beat Keith one time, Thurman, I had him. I jumped him above Floyd. They were like right there. I think Floyd was above Manny to me. And then when Manny beat Thurman, I jumped him ahead of him. It was just remarkable what he did. I think Floyd is probably a top 15 fighter of all time. Probably, bro. It's tough. It's tough. It's controversial. I mean, to today's boxing fan, I have issues with Floyd. Okay. The issue I have with Floyd also made him great. Let me explain this. Jane West, I agree with you, Biz. Thank you, brother. Let me explain this. Floyd beat Manny, though. How many times do I have to go through this? All right. Riddick Bowe beat Holyfield twice. Holyfield's better. All right, he's greater. All right. I don't know how many times Iran Barkley beat Tommy Hearns. Tommy Hearns greater. So look, let me do this. I hope you guys can understand this logic. What makes me criticize Floyd? How can I say this? Because I never thought of it this way until now. What I criticize Floyd about are kind of the same things that made him so great. Okay? So it depends on what you like. All right? It depends on what you credit. Floyd, Marciano beat Lewis too. Floyd was not the fighter that I need him to be greater than Leonard, to be greater than Sugar Ray Robinson. He is a specialist in the sport of boxing, in fencing, in point make. Bam. He was remarkable. Sweet science, yes. Uses reflexes beautifully. Pretty boy Floyd, better fighter. But I'm talking about Floyd, period. Beautiful. Okay. Not the fighter that Ali was. All right. Joe Louis, Charlie Burley, Willie Pep, those guys. Okay. And I know Willie Pep once won around without throwing a punch. But Willie Pep was more of a fighter than even Floyd. Floyd was a points guy, okay? But that's what made him so great. Why? Let me tell you why. That's what made him so great. Why? Because he had shoulder issues and hand issues. And the fact that you're able to win, he adjusted his boxing approach and came up with a way to win with the worst hands in boxing history. Fragile hands. He came up with a way to still be untouchable and to land more than the other guy at a higher percentage and make the other guy miss him at a ridiculous. So the fact that he could adjust, the reason why Pretty Boy Floyd went to Money Mayweather and had to make that argument, I'm about money, and had to be a bad guy outside the ring. His boxing matches weren't that exciting to the casual, okay? And really to hardcore fans too, honestly. Here's the Tyson Bale. But the fact that he was able to have shoulder troubles and the worst hands, brother, his hands weren't shit. He couldn't punch through a wet paper bag after a while, but can still sting you enough with the timing and reflexes and speed and accuracy, sting you enough to make you not just go ham and walk him down and beat the hell out of him. Bam, get out the way. It wasn't just tapping you. He hit you at a point that made Canelo not walk him down. Canelo start boxing. His movement, his timing, it's one of the better things you're going to see in the ring. So, still, though, there are guys that fought better than him, that I got over him. There are guys who fought better that I don't have over. I don't have Hagler over him. I love Hagler. I love you, boy. Probably my second favorite fighter ever. I don't have him over him. I think Floyd is greater. Okay. Tony had a better career and beat better opponents than Roy Jones. Not to mention he beat real heavyweights than Roy. Yeah, Rick, but Roy was a better fighter. So when you talk about greatness, it's not just resume. Roy was way better than James Toney, bro. I'm sorry. Technically, no. Fighting as opposition, as who do you have a better chance beating? James Toney or Roy? So when you look at pound for pound, what make you pound for pound great, it's still the same things. It's not just your career or resume. It's also your performance. Roy was untouchable. He is the first best, greatest fighter of the decade. Hit the Tyson Bale. Roy was Superman. He was doing stuff. You got to watch him again. So he was a harder hurdle to jump than James Toney. You can bet your sweet ass. Roy was, what did James Toney say when he fought Roy? He told his guy in the corner, I can't hit him. I can't hit him. And he dropped me. Roy had power in both hands. Speed, IQ, speed is an understatement. The greatest athlete in the ring. The guy was remarkable. Remarkable. It was almost remarkable. Let me see. I don't have the words. The guy was remarkable. He's the best fighter I've ever watched. That I lived and watched live. He's the best fighter I've ever watched. LaMotta versus Graziano. And Sanchez versus yeah. Hold on. I think I missed the super chat. Damn. Hold on. I bet it on Ringo tonight. Hold on. There was another one. If you had to pick a fighter who could beat Prime Roy, who would it be? Sugar Ray Robinson. Middleweight. Sugar Ray Robinson. That's damn it. That I know would beat him. That could. Oh, could. Could is different. Okay. Charlie Burley, Sugar Ray Robinson, Marvelous Marvin Hagler, middleweight is his prime, so not light heavy. So I can't say Ezra Charles and them. If you were to say light heavy, Ezra Charles, Michael Moore, well, Evander Holyfield was more cruiser. Bob Foster. There are some guys that light heavyweight. Middleweight, Hagler, Monzon has that's bad for Monzon, bro. I know how Monzon fights. So Monzon and Hagler, I don't know. Monzon versus Roy, that wouldn't work for Monzon. So he was nice, but his hands were too low for Roy. It's a short list. So when you say fighting Roy, who would beat him in a fight, not best career, beat him in a fight, short list. For real. In his prime, short ass list, dude. That's the Black Two Sugars. What time is it? When's the Rigo fight? Biz is like a book. I mean, it's just prime Roy #1 all day. That dude was nasty, bro. Italians beating slick boxers. What? Floyd is tag champion in the see that and there you go. Floyd Mayweather's approach to the sport doesn't transition across the world, all cultures, so it's hard. That you look at all of the other great fighters. If you look at those boys, they transition well all over. I mean, even Muhammad Ali, who did things wrong, leaned straight back and never really went to the body like that. You look, that guy is a monster. So that's another thing. Impact, right? Yeah, no one felt in danger. The G-Man, in my opinion. Yeah, but see, I've broken that. I lived through them. You lived through them too, probably. I've broken that down. So I know the G-Man beat him in amateurs, but I know why. I've broken that down to a very molecule. Roy would have beaten him. Could. Right. The question was, could he? Julian the Hawk Jackson could too. In the prime. Don't forget, the G-Man beat Julian Jackson out of his prime. I don't think it would have changed much because the G-Man, boy, that's just a bad matchup for Julian because G-Man didn't give a damn. And he probably, if he didn't punch as hard, man, he probably punch harder too, bro. I don't want to say that, but so I could have, bro. That guy can swat. So, who was the best athlete that was also a great boxer? Roy Jones Jr. is the best. And I still consider him a fantastic boxer. Didn't I just see Alvarado? What's his name? Gutierrez. Damn, they're fighting again. What is this? Their 8th fight? This is a rematch, right? But Muhammad Ali, smooth, great athlete. Jack Johnson, Iron Mike Tyson, and I consider him a boxer. Sorry. If you making people miss the way Mike Tyson made you miss, he's a boxer. Okay. And athletic ain't. I told you what Mike Tyson told me when I was sitting next to him. I was like, man, dude, you look good in your 50s. And Mike said, I've always been able to do things other people just couldn't do. It was great to hear him say that. He was like, I just always. And when you looked at him, his head was bigger than my entire body. His neck and everything. He was just sitting there looking like some kind of throwback human. And he was like, I've always been able to do things other people couldn't do. And I'm like, I'm sure of it. I'm looking at you on this couch, bro. Other great athletes who were great boxers. Be careful. Athletes. Manny Pacquiao. Looks like a great athlete to me. athletes. Floyd. Man, you guys are coming up with some great questions, man. My bad. If I'm not getting to your super chats fast enough, but you guys, it took a Rigondeaux versus Casimero live stream to bring you guys out. You guys are coming with some serious stuff, bro. Who got in those fights in my last super chat? Also the G-Man would gave Roy hell. Yeah, he would have. I forgot your matchups. Lomachenko against Graziano. I mean, but Lamada. Rocky Graziano was better. But is that what you asked me? Rocky Graziano? See, that's that. You're talking about a well-rounded, but who could swat. Lamada, bro. I forgot who you asked me with the other. I don't know. Rocky Graziano would probably Lamada, man. It's just the chin, bro. What do you think is the best being a GOAT? What do you think is the basis being a GOAT? If every legend has a different resume or achievements. Well, all those things, boxing ability, resume, achievement, performances, impact on the sport and impact on the fan base. Right. Influence. Yeah, the way Muhammad Ali, take him for example. Everybody got on their toes after Ali. You can actually blame Ali. The game, because of Ali, you had guys in the late 70s and 80s looking phenomenal, but people start taking the wrong part and start losing. Ali impacted the game big time. People start losing the special things that Joe Louis and them were doing. Yeah, but all those things, you gotta, and then when you try to weigh it out, it's all subjective at the end of the day. Somebody said Nazim. Nice. Do you agree Pac-Man is the Ali of this era? He must be. Well, there are people that say Tyson Fury is the Ali of this era because of how he talked and everything. But that's just characteristics. Impact-wise, he must be, because he was probably fighter of the decade for 2 decades in a row. They gave it to Floyd to try to be even, because Floyd deserves to be recognized for the era. But he didn't deserve to be fighter of the decade for that decade. He deserved it more in the decade that Manny won than the one that he actually won in. That was like a lifetime achievement award they gave him or something. But Manny's impact on his people rivals the impact Muhammad Ali had on his people, black people. Muhammad Ali, the black being beautiful. I'm so pretty. That was so bizarre at the time, because every time black people were depicted on the screen, it was always ugly. He was saying, "I'm pretty. Look at me. Nobody's prettier than me." There was just things that he did for black pride. Pacquiao has impacted the Filipino people on that level. And then as a humanitarian as well, doing the impossible as well. Muhammad Ali beat George Foreman was practically impossible. Pacquiao trying to take on Errol True Spence and fighting Ugas and beating Keith one time. Thurman. It's just shit like, yeah. I know it's a long-winded answer, but I was thinking while I was answering. All right, here we go. He just lives in my guest house. You're funny as hell. All right, here we go. Let's see. Alvarado was taking a more patient approach. Gutierrez is somebody that you probably should be more patient with. Dude, isn't this like good 1-2. Well, it was a 3-2. It was a 3-2. It was a left hook, straight right hand from Alvarado, while Gutierrez is shooting a jab. Brother, how many times have they fought? How many times have they fought another jab from Gutierrez, jumping in left hook from Alvarado? Yeah, 8 division world champ is practically impossible. Yeah, that's impossible. Good jab good overhand right from Alvarado. Good jab again from Alvarado. Bro, this is that third? Okay, thank you. I was like, I feel like I've watched these guys fight a million times. This is their third. Okay, all right. I've been seeing these two guys. Right hand, left hand, just missed by Alvarado. I'm seeing these guys, man. Okay, 1 minute left, and Alvarado got to win this, bro. You got to win this one, bro. For real. Wait, did he win the last time? Dude, Alvarado just slipped too. Jumping in with the left. Good overhand right from Alvarado. So what he did was he like a vacuum, he sucked in the left hook of Gutierrez. He just sucked, he pulled it in. He was just like, whoop, and then came with overhand right. 40 seconds left in the first round. Oh, look how he changed he leveling another right hand from Alvarado. The overhand right is finding the spot. But good right hand from Gutierrez. Alvarado is changing the levels of his jab. I feel like I'm being biased on how I'm calling this because I'm like, Alvarado, you're gonna gotta win this one, dog. 1-2 from Gutierrez. So I good lead left hook from Alvarado. I think maybe putting too much on everything Alvarado does, because Gutierrez just snuck in a right hand and then snuck in a jab. That should be highlighted. Good fake from Gutierrez. He's doing his thing. Gutierrez doing this thing. He got that size, got that length. Everyone pause and stop ducking the like button. Oh yeah, y'all the real duckers. And that's the black Joseph Parker. I gotta pay. I can't pee right now. 12 rounds. I gotta hold it. Hey, hold on though. Is Casimero went? Good job. Are they fighting right on Showtime? Do you guys see anything? Because I'm calling that fight over. I gotta call Rigo versus Casimero. I'm just gonna have to hear about Virgil Ortiz. All right, seriously. Duran beats the hell out of Floyd. He beats the brakes off Floyd. And Duran, that's terrible. I think Duran beats Pacquiao too. Now, yeah, he's just okay at welter and light. Pick one. Alvarado shoots a jab to the body, jab to the head. Two minutes, 40 seconds left in the second round. I like Alvarado's jab, but I can't undermine, dog. I can't undervalue, rather, Gutierrez's jab. Is just well timed and sneaky as hell, and is, Gutierrez is just he looks more patient. He looks very poised, and maybe a little too poised, because that overhand right from Alvarado has found the spot on a number of occasions. But it's just like Gutierrez. They both know each other very well, but it just looked like he's just in his bag when it comes to being poised. And I know he fights like that a lot. Big lead left hook from Alvarado. It just looked like Alvarado got to do a lot more than a kid, Let me see. Duran would smoke Floyd and Manny in the same night. Probably, bro. Good double jab from Alvarado. I just, let me tell you, when Duran beat Sugar Ray Leonard, that first fight, I'm not sure if Pacquiao brings more than how Sugar Ray Leonard was fighting Duran. Sugar Ray Leonard is great, is a better fighter than Manny Pacquiao. He's better. Manny Pacquiao is on his way to being greater, but Sugar Ray Leonard's better than him for sure. And the way Duran fought him, ShowBizz, a better way to box on television. I know he'll beat. Thank you so much. I know he'll beat Floyd. I mean, Manny. But Floyd's too patient. Duran wouldn't be there. Duran would be, that's a horrible matchup for Floyd. Horrible. If you think Castillo was a horrible matchup. All right. So, jab downstairs, jab upstairs from Alvarado. I like Alvarado's leveling. His jab levels, man, is sweet, is beautiful, man. Gutierrez is doing better jabbing down the pipe, but I just love the levels. I love the jab. Oh, good jab. I love the jab low, jab up from Alvarado, man. I really do. Good right hand, left. Did you read my last super chat? Didn't pop up. Oh man, I didn't see it. They, sometimes YouTube doesn't allow you to even do the super chat. It's strange. Good jab low from Alvarado. I think when there's a lot of people like tonight, there's a lot of you guys here tonight. There's over 1,000. I should have over 1,000 likes too if you hit the like button. And I'm not sure. Anybody betting on busr.com? Go to busr.com/showbiz. Place bet on favorite fights. If you got more guts than I do. Right hand just missed from Gutierrez. Biz. Hope to meet you in person at Fury versus Wilder if it ever happens. Yeah, I mean, you kind of hear about this kid, Tyson Fury's kid, and I haven't made a video or spoken about it because that's none of my damn business. My business is boxing. His it's sad with his daughter, and was born not alive. I think for like 3 minutes, but now she's alive. Thank God. But I am in no position to speak on someone else's children. All right. So I didn't even cover it. And I probably would have gotten a ton of views or whatever, but that's just not how I go. That's not how I roll. I have nothing to say about someone else's family situation. If they fight and when they're in training camp, then I'll talk. All right. But I'm not going to make any judgment on that, because I'm totally ignorant on it, and I should be, and I should mind my own business when it comes to that. All right, here we go. Third round, 2 minutes, 50 seconds in the third round. Just beginning of the third round. Much love to you, Sully. Look, Gutierrez shooting that jab out there. You just using that damn distance, man. I got it 1-1 right now. Yeah, just using that distance, man. Using that distance, man. Good jabs from Alvarado. Yeah. You're talking about how they're relaxed. I got the closed caption on right now, but 2 minutes, 20 seconds in the third round. It's just Gutierrez is I mean, you see, when you fought, that's that Marquez and Pacquiao thing. When you fought somebody forever, he knows that his jab doesn't have to land to do what he wants to do. He knows when he just put it out there, Alvarado is going to try to close the gap just because he put it out there. So as soon as he jabs, look what he's doing. He's fishing. As soon as he jabs, he jumps back, and then he doesn't even throw a punch, because one of these times he will. He's just trying to time him and see how he jabs and how he jumps in. Bam! He threw a jab and right to the body. I mean, look. He's dancing back. One of these times he's going to throw a right hand, and he's going to probably knock Alvarado flat out. I hate the fact that it's so rhythmic, and I know what's going to happen. Look, he paused that jab, and Alvarado comes jumping in with lefts and rights. So one of these times, see, he just throw it out. He just y'all see it? He just gave whoop, and then here come Alvarado. One of these times he's going like whoop, bam. He's going to step back maybe twice and throw a right hand. If he doesn't, then I don't know what he's thinking, but I'm sure that's what he's setting up. He's just going to lullaby him, and one of these times he's going to plant his right foot and put the stick in the mud and then throw a right hand right down the pipe, bro. Watch. He shoots the jab, and then here comes Alvarado. And he's looking at the punch selection from Alvarado. Alvarado threw a left, right, left, uppercut, and missed. Oh, good jab from Alvarado. Shoot the jab. Bam, 1-1-2. But see, you see that? He's waiting for Alvarado to throw the right hand, but he doesn't. So he's going to get the pattern of Alvarado. Jab, jab, right? Or is it jab, 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 right? Or is it just jab, 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 nothing? So he's good head movement from Gutierrez. I'm not sure who's winning the round. is a very bizarre round, very hard to judge. But good lead left hook from Gutierrez. But I know who is setting the table, and that's Gutierrez, if he get the courage to throw the right hand. Because Alvarado is doing the same damn thing every time, bro. Good combination from Gutierrez. Probably stole the round with that one. I'm looking at a situation that's just like, my God, come on, Alvarado. Go to busr.com/ShowBizz. Place a bet on your favorite fights. Who's going to win? AJ versus Usyk. I got AJ. AJ is boxing too well at this size. Hey, let me ask you something, though. I got to check. Is Rigondeaux versus Casimero on yet? When does it come on? I'm going to have to turn. AJ by KO? Probably. Like TKO, probably. Alvarado might get caught soon, but Gutierrez is open for an overhand right. I know he's afraid of it too. He knows that overhand right is landed. It's early. 10 p.m. Somebody said today in 24 minutes. Okay, well then I can't watch Rigondeaux. Well, that's it. I mean, not Rigondeaux. I'm sorry. I can't watch Virgil Ortiz Jr. That's it. Okay, fine. Because forget that. I'm watching Casimero, bro. Forget that. Here's the fourth round. 2 minutes, 40 seconds left. They both exchanging jabs. But whoever said that Gutierrez can get away from the right hand, I mean, like, he's doing whatever he can to get it. And maybe, and like I said, he has to have the courage to throw the right hand. Because maybe he's afraid to. Roy said Sanchez, the most skilled fighter he saw. Salvador Sanchez? I can't hate on that, because I heard Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. say Sanchez would have beaten him. He just can't. Now that he's old as dirt now and everything, he was just like, yeah, he would have beaten me, bro. Salvador Sanchez was phenomenal. We love you, boy. Good jabs from Gutierrez. And they got Alvarado. Oh, okay. Up 2-1. I can see that. Gutierrez is to me, he's setting the table. Now, when my man said the right hand is finding his way to Gutierrez, that may discourage Gutierrez from putting the stick in the mud and throwing the right hand when Alvarado is chasing him, thinking Alvarado's going to throw a right hand of his own, and he's going to get to him quicker because he chewed a couple right hands. See, that's the thing, man. You're going to have the courage to beat Alvarado, because if this is your pace and this is how you get in the exchange jabs, if this is your pace and this is how you think you're going to win this fight, you got another thing coming, because Alvarado is just busier. He's just busier, and his optically, okay. When watching this fight, you can find yourself more encouraged to say that Alvarado is winning just off of good jabs from Alvarado, off of his busyness, and that works. Good right hand to the body from Gutierrez. I mean, it's very hard. Gutierrez is shooting a jab and stepping. Oh, good right left from Gutierrez. He's shooting a jab and pulling back at the same time. So I'm expecting him to shoot a counter. If not, that jab isn't doing anything then, because you can't punch offensively and defensively. Pick one, right? The jab isn't going to be damaging. And I'm thinking he's using it as a fishing rod to kind of fish him into a right hand, but I haven't seen it yet. Duran is a legend, but another guy who seemed unbeatable at 135 was Shane Mosley. Bingo. Hit the Tyson bell. I've often asked, who do I think would win, Shane Mosley or Roberto Duran at 135? It's not an easy answer. It's not an easy answer at 135, because Shane Mosley knocked everybody the hell out. He look, when I said my top 3 favorite fighters at that time, it was Roy Jones 1, Floyd 2, Sugar Shane Mosley 3. There was a time when it was Sugar Shane Mosley 2. And look, the guy that was fighting at welterweight after Oscar De La Hoya, the guy that fought Vernon Forrest and fought Winky Wright, and of course Cotto and stuff like that, wasn't the lightweight that was like, holy shit, hit the Tyson bell. Okay, that looked ridiculous. He had to go up. He looked ridiculous. Now, we all know Sugar Shane got on roids. So you don't know how long he was on roids, but he looked ridiculous. All right, needless to say. A good lead left hook from Gutierrez in the 5th round, 2 minutes, 40 seconds left. So if you just take it from what it's worth, when you saw Sugar Shane Mosley at lightweight versus Duran at lightweight, they both looked unbeatable. Duran, though, a bit more spectacular. A bit more. Duran's a better fighter. But good, that's a good fight. Good jabs from Gutierrez. Good jab again from Gutierrez. See, Alvarado having to close the gap and try to make it a fight. Gutierrez keeps touching him, and soften that nose and stuff like that. If he shot the jab and not Paul, not Paul, use the jab as more of a divergence. If he used it as a weapon, I mean, he could look good left hook from Gutierrez. He can accelerate the process of beating Alvarado. I see so many ways he can beat Alvarado. It looks like he's being so cautious, so safe. Alvarado is stealing moments, and when he doesn't really have to, and I'm rooting for Alvarado, but it looks like Gutierrez is in a better situation. I'm not sure if he's winning the fight, but he's in a better situation. He's outside of danger more, and he's in a better situation. Crawford, the East and the best North. I mean, I don't know why. What's wrong with you? We need a streaming link for Virgil fight. It's on the zone. Don't take money from the fighters. Let me see. Foreman had that Ali chin in his 40s. The Evander fight proved it. Foreman has one of the best chins of all time. Okay. Forget the Evander Holyfield fight. Have you ever seen him against Alex Stewart? Look, dude, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about if you see him against Ron Lyle. Let me tell you something about Alex Stewart. That's a guy that people don't mention enough when they talk about fantastic heavyweights. Why? I think because he was always on the losing end of your favorite fighter's fight. So Foreman beat him. Evander Holyfield beat him. Mike Tyson beat the hell out of him. Okay? But good right hand from Gutierrez. He finally put the stick in the mud, landed the right hand. It was nice too. He thought he hurt Alvarado more than he did, though. If you look at Alex Stewart, he had a slugfest, I think 2 of them, with Evander Holyfield. If you take a look at the face of, maybe I can show you. Take a look at the face of Foreman. Take a look at Foreman's face. Hold on. I can't find a picture of it. Here we go right here. Brother. Look at Foreman's face. That's against Alex Stewart. That's Stewart right there. Let me show you. This man was looking like he was suffering from something. If you look at Foreman looks like he was suffering from some kind of condition. Look at his face. What the hell? What the hell? His face was smooth. His face was so swollen, it was just smooth. He looked crazy. Alex Stewart was a maniac, bro. Yeah, it looked like a bee sting. Alex Stewart was a maniac. I know Tyson was like, you know what I'm saying? But Tyson was doing that to people. But Alex Stewart was a good fighter, man. He was a good fighter. Guys like him, Tim Witherspoon, those guys were good. Mitch Green was good, man. He was good. And Buster Douglas was good, too, if he had more heart. Buster Douglas was good. Those guys were good, man. They were good, man. All right, let's get back to the fight. Man, I'm about to turn, bruh. So the Ring of Dial fight is at 9 or 10 or, man, they just showing the fight or a fight before it. Good double jab from Gutierrez. Oh, good left hook from Alvarado. It's funny. Gutierrez is swelling up that face too. That little jab. That little jab is swelling him up, man. The mumps, bruh. Good jab from Gutierrez again. Good jab. Hey, brother. Now he's using that jab as a stick. That jab. First it was a tap. Now he's put the amplifier on it. The modifier. The modifier from Fight Night. He putting the jab modifier out there, bro. 45 seconds left in the 6th round. Bruh, I'm feeling a certain way, cuz. I can't even lie to you, dog. I'm feeling a certain way. Alvarado, bruh, I'm feeling a certain way. 30 seconds left. And Gutierrez is still using this head movement, bruh. Alvarado, come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Hit the Tyson bell. Come on. 1-2 from Gutierrez. Alvarado, come on, dog. You can't just keep using the same way to close the gap, just jumping in. 10 seconds left in the 6th round. You can't do that, man. Oh, good uppercut. Oh, good combination from Alvarado. And Gutierrez didn't want him to run off with that at the end of the round. Gutierrez wanted to get that back. I got Spence beating Crawford. Me too. Me too. Damn, my dog show a I'm not a gangster. It's 8:47. It's 9:50 a.m. in the Philippines. Wow. It's 8:47 Central Time. PM. I don't know about George, but I got Ali over Tyson. I think George Foreman beats Tyson too. I think Ali and George Foreman beats Tyson. Biz, who wins? Foreman versus I got Foreman. Brother, I got Foreman, bro. Bruh, let me tell you, bruh. Foreman would beat him. Oh my God. Pick one. I don't give a damn if it's the bald one. Pick the bald one. I'm fine. Foreman to beat him. The bald Foreman and Fro Foreman. Bro, let me tell you something. Fro Foreman would definitely beat him. Okay. Let me tell you. Foreman, number one, I don't think Tyson would be able to get in there right. Foreman mummy style, he was doing the same with Frazier. His hands already out there. He's going to be pushing Tyson because Tyson could get tangled up well too. If you notice, Tyson, you could tangle up Tyson. So Tyson throw a punch and you could tangle him up. So Big George would tangle Tyson. Not just that, he'll push Tyson. He'll keep his arms out and jab, keep his arms out. And then when Tyson try to come in with a hook, Foreman, young Foreman, would put his hands right and smother that hook and move him to the side and bounce to the side. That's the problem. Big George with his big arms would be, and he was on his toes. He'll bounce around, bam, and Tyson to come and try to swing and Foreman take a step back and kind of either push him back or push him to the side. And while he's pushing him and doing all those things, then Foreman hit him with a hook to the body. And then push him. And then here comes uppercut. Boom. And Tyson stands up. And then Tyson try to swing at him. And you know what I mean? That arm goes up. Try to throw a combination. He pushed him before he can throw his combination. Yo, Foreman was perfectly made to beat a Mike Tyson. And bam, another hit. Boom. And dude, those Foreman blows, Tyson get pissed, kind of lose it, be on the inside in the clinch and try to hit him with an elbow, and Foreman look. And Foreman was a mean. Look at the ref or something, push him back. Bruh. Bruh, that's bad. That is bad. Foreman beats everybody. He beats everybody but Ali. And that's the black two shook. He beat Joe Louis too. Joe Louis, Foreman's going to be winging shots. Joe Louis can't duck those shots. The way Joe Louis fought, he's for straight punchers more. He ain't ducking those. Way out here. Bruh, boom, boom. Bruh, Foreman would be like, I'm good. I mean, Joe would be like, I'm good. Foreman to beat Rocky Marciano. Foreman to beat Joe Louis. Foreman to beat Sonny Liston. Foreman to beat Lennox Lewis. He'll struggle with Larry Holmes. But other than that, bro, yeah, he KOs Lewis. He knocks Lewis into tomorrow. Hey, look, remember when Mick was like, he'll knock you into tomorrow, right? Talking about Clubber Lane, that third fight, he'll knock you into tomorrow. That's what Foreman would do to Lewis. Like, he'll knock you into tomorrow. George Foreman said Lennox Lewis said Liston was better. George Foreman said everybody's better. George Foreman said Frazier was better than Ali. Now, yeah, Foreman said Rocky Marciano was better than Ali. Foreman said all of those guys were better than him. Foreman never even considers himself. Listen to him talk. Liston was better than me. I was afraid of Tyson. Listen to him talk. Yeah, I was afraid of Frazier. You were afraid of Frazier. I was scared. If you saw my face, but my knees were shaking. Yeah, well, I ain't see that. I saw Frazier running from you. Foreman be capping, bro. Foreman said that Frazier was a harder fight for him than Ali. That's strange because Ali knocked you out in the 8th. And you knocked out Frey. You fought him twice. And all those rounds together, he didn't make 8 rounds, let alone knock you out. So, Foreman, I love you like a play cousin, Foreman, but you be lying like a rug. I don't think Foreman would have been able to deal with Tyson's angles. And yeah, I just showed you how. And speed, I just showed you how. The inside Tyson is far too explosive. Tyson would offset his flat feet. I know. Foreman was about. Look at Foreman. Look at him at young Foreman. He was on his toes. The one that won the Olympics. He didn't win the Olympics with flat feet. That's number one. Number two, I told you how. You saw how Sonny Liston beat Floyd Patterson with the same style. You know Floyd Patterson was trained by Cuss, right? You know Floyd Patterson had that crazy left hook and that speed and that crouching style, right? You do know that. Sonny Liston was Foreman's mentor. Foreman is greater than Sonny Liston. So you're talking about a greater Sonny Liston against a greater Floyd Patterson. Foreman he beat Frazier. He beat the hell out of Free, creamed him twice. Pause. I just showed you how. Tyson would not make it to the inside. If he did, Big Foreman going to grab him. He'll get one shot off, and Foreman got a great chin. On top of that, he'll block. He'll grab him. But Foreman ain't going to sit there to be getting ripped. Are you serious? You know what? You got to watch him and look at styles. Ken Norton versus Tokyo Douglas. I got Tokyo Douglas. Tokyo Douglas he's beat a lot of cats, bro. All right, here we go. My bad for not calling it. It's just more of the same every round. Oops, good 1-1-2 by Gutierrez. Gutierrez, every time he lands a good little shot, he raises his hands up like Cuban amateur fighters. Pop, like Cruz did with Keyshawn Davis in the Olympics. Oh, good combination. from Alvarado. I'm looking at the same fight over and over again, bro. Every round is the same. It depends on what you like. I think it's an even fight, but I think they got it for Alvarado right now. It just depends on what you like, man. You know, this fight is good, but it's so you know, same thing over and over, repetitive, that it's kind of like, man, dude, if you've seen round one, you've seen them all. Both exchange left hands. If you've seen round one, you've seen them all. And Gutierrez is just a hard matchup for Alvarado to look good. Buster Douglas in Tokyo when he beat Tyson. Yeah, Buster Douglas got his screen with multiple streams. Oh, do you? I'm having fun, Biz. Thank you so much. Much love. Black fighters run by. Now, look at how beautiful our conversations were. And look at how that took all the air out the room. I just want y'all to feel that, how that took all the air out the room. Now, after that took all the air out the room, all right, I'm going to do this. I'm going to let the light in. Tell your mother, tell your father, tell your husband, tell your wife, tell your son, tell your daughter, tell your brother, tell your sister, tell your uncle, tell your aunt, tell your nephew, tell your niece, tell your grandmother, tell your grandfather, tell your cousins, tell your best friend, tell your girlfriend, tell your boyfriend, tell your side piece. If they're right next to you, tell them. If they're away from you, text them. If they're no longer here anymore, you look at the sky and say, I love you. Hit the Tyson bell. Let the light in. Casimero versus Rigondeaux. Let's go. Let me check this out. Hold on, brother. Uh-huh. Hold on. Do the mummy style again. Bro, I'm not lying to you. And here come Rigondeaux, and I kind of lost interest in the Alvarado Gutierrez fight. That's they did that. What time is it? There is a chance. Hold on, y'all. I really hate my smart TV, man. I really hate it. Just super annoying, man. Super annoying. Hold on. Now, there's a chance. Oh, it's not on quite yet. There's a chance. 9 p.m. to 12:30 a.m. Is there an undercard? There's a chance, bro. No, the Casimero fight isn't starting yet. Hold on, let me see something. Who I got winning tonight? I don't know. I have no idea. There's a chance. Let's see what they say. Because if there's an undercard, I need to see who's on the undercard. If there's an undercard, we can watch Virgil Ortiz versus Kavaliauskas. There's 3 fights. We love you, Biz. We love you. Love you too, brother. Yeah, I'm looking at the card right now. Yeah, that's right. Russell's brother fight. There's a 3. Okay. So let's get back to the Virgil Ortiz Jr. fight. Stop playing. You know it's an undercard. I mean, I really don't know what's going on. I really don't know. I'm not even playing. Filipino fighters run the Philippines. Facts. Yes, it's a full card. Oh, well, I'm not going to start watching that until hold on real quick, y'all. It's so sad to see Kobe. Every time I see Kobe, my heart drops, man. Woo. Oh, Lord. I'm looking at some crazy knockouts. This gonna be a long night right here. Yeah. There's some serious undercards going on. Okay. Rigondeaux versus Casimero can actually be. See, that's the thing. It can be a short fight. Casimero can mess around and knock out Rigondeaux or some crazy silly, man. If he unleashes his power on Rigondeaux, that's a huge performance. What do they have it? They have 85, 86. Yeah. For Gutierrez and Alvarado. BS, what's your workout regimen? I lift heavy. I work out at least three times a week. I was going almost every day for a minute. So your basic thing, right? Biceps, triceps, like you work in your. I do my chest and triceps one day. I do my back and biceps on another day. And then I do my legs on another day. And I do like a cardio day. So I do like sit-ups and stuff like that. That's usually like on today. I go for my run in the park or walk run and do some ab work, midsection lower back work. And then it's all over again. But when I lift, I usually lift heavy. So that's why I don't have the definition, because you got to lift lighter with higher repetition to get the definition. But I lift heavy, man. I lift heavy, and I'm more of a short burst type of guy. Let me see. I lift pies, heavy bag, 3 to 4 a week. Yeah, I'll work the heavy bag on my cardio day. If I, when you see me do the heavy bag work on my on this channel, I'm usually doing it when it's like an abs day or something like that, and I'm ripping the bag and I'm getting a good sweat in. Just try to maintain the weight. Biz, what's up with the boxing game? It's beautiful. Everything's working out, man. Ever since they got that some more money, Alvarado is chasing Gutierrez right now. When they got more money, new things happening. I'm hearing Shakur Stevenson is in the game now. Who do you think has a better resume overall? Wilder, AJ, Fury, AJ. You have to eat right to get shredded. All about the diet. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, of course. Diet too. I thought you meant in the gym. Yeah, nutrition. I'm not a nutritionist, but yeah, you got to eat right. Let me see what else we got. Oh, a Cash App. Thank you so much for the Cash App. $5 Cash App. Thank you so much. AJ, best resume in the heavyweight division. Yeah, yeah. I wanted to say that goes what I was saying, but not a lot of people know. AJ literally better than both combined. Probably hit the Tyson bell. Talking about resume? Probably. Can you give me skin of Silvana? I don't know what that means. Wish I did though. Biz, Shavers or Foreman? If Foreman's holding a belt, Foreman. No, I got Foreman. Foreman's better. They both punch very hard, but Foreman's better. Right? Klitschko versus Marciano. I say Marciano. But here's the thing about that. There's a lot of people who think because of Klitschko's overwhelming giant size, and Klitschko in his prime let his hands go a little bit more too, that he'd beat Rocky. I don't agree. I think Rocky Marciano, he definitely gets inside. He's not the most explosive guy in the world, but I think he just his punches are too crippling. His chin's too good. He's The Rock. He catches up with Klitschko too easily. A new member, boy. He doesn't have the chin. So okay, so if you look at like the Tyson Foreman situation, Foreman is arguably stronger than Tyson, punch harder than Tyson, and has a chin to boot. Klitschko doesn't have the chin to absorb or the durability to withstand Rocky Marciano. He just doesn't have it. Rocky Marciano was punching with the power that he had in the first round, and he had the same power in the 15th round. No one kept their power the way Rocky Marciano did all fight. The guy, literally, his stamina was. I think Alvarado's about to take this fight. He just really. And Gutierrez's ear is bleeding, so it must be his finger must be through the threading of the glove, or egg-shaped forearm or something. But anyway, I don't think Klitschko has the durability, and which Rocky Marciano definitely does. Endurance out the ass. Rocky will beat him. Klitschko is not the guy to beat Rocky. He's not the guy. Foreman beats him, bro. Foreman beats him. Ward or Triple G. Andre Ward to beat him, and Triple G knew it. Well, Triple G's team knew it. Ringo KOs the crowd. They fall asleep. Jesus. Well, Casimero doesn't. Tell you that. Rocky versus Canelo. I get it. But Canelo isn't going to hurt Rocky. He's not going to hurt Rocky. Canelo didn't hurt Triple G. He definitely ain't going to hurt Rocky. I get it. I get it. But Rocky's better than Better BF. If y'all think Better BF versus Canelo is a good fight, brother, if you thought Triple G versus Canelo was an even fight, or Triple G won the first one and Canelo squeaked out the second one, brother, Rocky Marciano will break Canelo off. I get it. You think, Rocky's a smaller heavyweight or something like, okay, let's put him at light heavyweight. I get it. Rocky breaks him off. Ali beats the hell out of Rocky, man. Prime Nas Ahmed versus Pac before they fought or Murata Pac. There's no version of Prince that would be Pac-Man. Or there's no version of Prince that'll make you put money on him. If you put money on Prince to beat Pac-Man, you're tripping. Let me see. Naoya versus Loma. Good fight. I put money on Loma. Loma has shown more in higher weight classes. In lower weight classes, Loma looked unbeatable. Good fight, though. Aaron Pryor versus Roberto Duran at 140. Thoughts? Great fight. But Roberto Duran breaks him off. But great fight, though. There's not too many people matching up Roberto Duran, I think. Dude, they got Gutierrez winning. I thought Alvarado was starting to turn it on. They in the 12th round right now. I thought Alvarado was turning it on. They got Gutierrez winning by 1 round, bro. You got Pryor? I don't. Pryor's too busy for Duran to lose. It sounds strange, doesn't it? Pryor busyness against Duran. Duran's going to be catching him on the chin with body shots. He's going to be countering and dude, Duran boxing fundamentals are too good and to be punching that hard. And he was faster than people give him credit for, catching up with Leonard the way he was exchanging with Leonard the way he was. Dude, Roberto Duran Foreman was breaking punching bags, man. Foreman. Let me think about let me look at this Gutierrez though. Cause Alvarado is throwing some wild slugging punches, man. It looked like my man said Gutierrez is ahead, where I thought Alvarado was. I thought he took the last round. I thought he was catching up with Gutierrez pretty good. Good right hand to the body from Gutierrez. They both exchanging jabs. Gutierrez he fought one fight, the entire fight. I thought he was going to switch up somewhere, which he only threw the right. He didn't throw it as a step back counter, as a pull counter. He only threw the right to initiate, to drive Alvarado backwards. I thought he would use it as a pull counter. He didn't. He never did. And I thought that was the perfect way to fish him into the right hand, but he never saw it. He never saw it, or didn't have the guts to pull the trigger. Gutierrez keep raising he pulling the cruise against Keyshawn Davis, man. 30 seconds left in the 12th round. There's a lot of blood. There's a lot of blood going on. A lot of blood and bruising going on. They got some dangerous fists too, because they're tapping each other. But man, Gutierrez may have gotten the best of him. He won this championship round. I know that's a trigger thing to say, but he won this championship round for sure. And he's bouncing around. He won the 12th. Man, he got that left side of of Alvarado's face busted. Let me see what you got to say. Biz community, keep making boxing number one sport in the world. Head to Tyson Bell. Absolutely. Canelo versus Usyk. Neo. Yeah, we already did that. David Haye in his prime versus Rocky. Balakins versus Buatsi. Thoughts of Balakins' footwork. I gotta watch him more. I gotta see what's going on. Wilder and Davis, real kings. Just say Wilder and Davis is you really like them and you're very black. You know what I mean? It's like, look, I'm very black, bro. You know what I mean? I'm on my black, and I really like Wilder and Davis. But I mean, just to say that in here is just like Joe Louis versus Ali. Ali beats him. Better fundamental boxer, Joe Louis. Augustus versus Broner. That's either a draw or Augustus. That's either a draw or Augustus. I understand the drunken style when he's doing that, but Augustus was snapped when he wasn't doing that too. Augustus was busy, and I don't think Broner can convince Augustus to not be busy. Because if you call yourself whooping his ass, he start and throwing some fire. Augustus was a 500 type of fighter, though. He probably lost as many as he won. And when you see him lose, he'll lose against who? And Broner definitely better than most of the guys he lost to. But still, stylistically, because you saw the issue Augustus was giving Floyd. So stylistically, Augustus is either a draw or Augustus a win. To be honest, sounds messed up, but it's true. Buatsi, future Canelo opponent, probably. I know Berlanga is. They already talking about that. Hey Biz, you're number one because you only spit facts. Thank you. Much love from the Philippines. Thank you so much. It's nice to Y'all gotta stop with that Usyk versus Canelo though, bro. That's just being funny. Gotti. Now I love Gotti more than your next man, bro. But Gotti is on a plate to get chewed against the middleweight Julian Hogg. You're tripping. The winner by unanimous decision, Gutierrez, just beat Alvarado. Willie Pep versus Manny Pacquiao. Love the show. Because I feel that in order to beat Willie Pep, you got to be bigger than him. I know. And I know Thank you so much. I need a bottle to use the bathroom in, dog. I got to use the bathroom bad. I just have to run upstairs because I'm. Thank you so much. Time to mukbang. I feel, and I know Manny is bigger, but maybe longer. You got to be longer than Willie Pep, man. Because, man, that's a tough fight for Manny, bro. That's a tough fight. And I know I just said Manny would beat Lomachenko, but Willie going to be irritating the hell out of Manny if Willie Pep, because Willie ain't going to engage enough. See, Lomachenko will engage with Manny. He shoot at angles and he throw punches at angles. Willie isn't going to engage enough for Manny. He's going to engage, but not enough for Manny. Manny would never. It's kind of like Floyd with more fight, okay? Because Floyd was he was booking it a lot. Willie ain't going to book it like that, but he's going to be hard to hit. Is he going to be hard to hit, man? I got Willie Pep, man. Holyfield versus Liston. You want me to keep it real? Hold that thought. Let me use the bathroom. You know what? You know what? I'm going to tell you this. Lomachenko would probably beat Willie Pep because of stylistically. But Willie would beat Manny, and Manny would beat Loma. That's how I got it. Liston versus Holyfield. Have you ever seen Liston versus Cleveland Williams? See, Liston was discouraged by Ali because Ali was hitting him with punches he couldn't see, and Liston couldn't catch Ali. Holyfield is going to be there. Foreman rocked Holyfield a few times. Bo Holyfield. Have you ever seen Liston versus Cleveland Williams? I got Liston, man. That Holyfield's my guy. That's going to be a war. I got Liston. The jab, the reach, and the jab. I saw Larry Holmes jabbing Holyfield to death. And I know Holyfield made him throw up and beat him, but it was over 12 rounds. I remember Holmes holding Holyfield in the corner and said, "Hi, Mom." if you got a significant jab, you can work Holy. Like Riddick Bowe, Lennox Lewis, Michael Moorer. I know that he was beyond his prime, but I'm just saying. Larry Holmes, George Foreman. I'm talking about even fights that he won. If you have a significant jab, you can work Holy. Liston has the best jab ever. With Larry Holmes, 1A, 1B. A prime Larry Holmes beat Holyfield. Ali beats Holyfield. Joe Louis beats Holyfield. And Sonny Liston beats him. Sonny Liston beats him. It's a good fight, though. A good fight. It's hard to say KO because Holyfield got one of the biggest hearts and the best chins ever. All right, but who would I have? Ortiz and Mean Machine? That's a tough fight. I'm barely saying Ortiz. Mean Machine is so experienced. If he beats the hell out of Mean Machine, give me Terrence Crawford, Ortiz ASAP. After Porter. Right after Porter, give me Ortiz and Crawford, bro. If Ortiz beats the hell out of Kavaliauskas, Casimero would kill Tank Davis. No, he wouldn't. Tank Davis beat the hell out of Casimero. And here's my thing, though. I wouldn't have said that long ago. I wouldn't have said that long ago. Ali and Jack Johnson. Jack Johnson is the only guy I think can possibly beat Ali. And that's the Black Two Sugars. Because of not just his power, but his endurance and stamina fighting 30 rounds and stuff like that. So you got that amazing stuff. He's harder. He's built harder than anybody. He's crazier than Ali. But athletically, he's gifted enough to hang with Ali. So though Ali's a better athlete, Jack Johnson is a good enough athlete. He is the only fighter, only heavyweight that I think can possibly beat Ali. He is the only one. Thank you so much. Jack Johnson literally avoided all black fighters. Do you know why? Do you know why? So you have to understand why. Do you know why? Was he afraid of all black fighters? No. Because of racism. So racism back then, black fighters weren't getting paid the same. So why fight a very hard fight for dirt money? Why do that? He fought and won the Negro championship. So he was built in the Negro leagues, right? Pretty much. And those wins, they didn't really count either. So this guy got way more victories than BoxRec shows. 50 of his fights, they didn't even start counting. 50 of them. They said that he would win 8. He really won 50 and they give him 8. So, I mean, that's racism back then. So Jack Johnson is the reason why he avoided black heavyweights, because they were dirt cheap fights. Why do that when you get paid big money? Right? Back then. He was smart in that way. And he already fought a lot of those guys before. So you got to read. You got to do more reading. Please read. Please read. You asked not to talk about racism on the channel ShowBizz. I'm just calling. No, I asked for you to not be racist. Not be a racist. Speaking on racism, avoiding speaking on racism is not really anything that I'm doing. I can talk about racism from the past. I can do that. And if something is clearly racist, I will call it in boxing. If I were to see something like that, and I know it's clear, if I can't do any analysis on it. But what I said, and I think you got a little confused, is don't be racist. That's different than speaking on the problem, the issue of racism. I actually put it in my community today, highlighting the racism, that racist comment, because we want this union, our community, to be more perfect, right? So we want to highlight those things and eliminate that whole way of thinking and talk about get to the sport. All right. So you can eliminate an issue. You don't have to ignore it to eliminate it. Here's the Tyson bam. Their bears the truth. Much love. Ron Lau versus Jay Johnson. The only heavyweight I see right now that could be champion back in the day, I don't think any of them can, but the closest one is Tyson Fury, bro. Well, AJ is looking better and better, though. Like, AJ is starting to look like the fighters from the 90s. I got to give him more credit. AJ is starting to look like, because I just see him as a fighter who style transitioned well to back in the day. He was he was the only athlete. He was taking advantage of these poor heavyweights now, not on purpose. I'm just saying. I mean, well, I guess on purpose. Like, I'm gonna be the best. But now, how he's boxing and what he's doing, he can fit. All right, so let me stop capping. Can be champion. AJ probably could. AJ probably now. He probably could. Tyson Fury, I'll put more money on him being able to. It just he's an uphill. He's an uphill. He's an uphill. A liar though, but he's an uphill. Hit the Tyson bell. Hate to be the guy, but I think Klitschko would do Marciano like Chris Bird. I love the show. All right. Love the show, Biz. I hear you. Lomachenko versus Sweet Pea Whitaker. That was a good fight, man. That was a good fight, man. My heart says Sweet Pea. That was a good fight. We love you, boy. That was a good fight, bro. Biz, you rock with Corte? Ike Corte? I love Ike Corte. A lot of people thought Ike Corte beat De La Hoya. I thought he did for a long time, too. I watched it again. I kind of saw De La Hoya winning that fight. But, yeah, Ike Corte was a monster. If you called Ike Corte for saying that he beat De La Hoya, I ain't mad at you. I did for many years. But I started watching it lately. And I was like, he had very positive moments. But De La Hoya was like hitting hard and capitalizing on dropping them and stuff like that. Good fight. Good fighter. Ortiz coming out now. Hatten beats him. Hatten, very fast, kind of like a Porter. You know, his body was faster than people give him credit for. Hadn't applied too much pressure on Augustus. He's hitting too hard. He'll beat him. Hadn't beat him. Hatten was very good, man. He was very good. He didn't get past Manny Pacquiao. All right. He didn't get past Floyd Mayweather. That boy was good, though. And was giving Floyd trouble at the beginning. Oh my God. Floyd had to weather the storm at the beginning. Biz, do you think boxing will ever go back to being more about fighting and less about politics? Yeah. Everything always comes full circle. Everything always comes back. All it takes, Keith one time, Thurman was trying to do it, but he started being more political. All it takes is for one guy to not give a shit, and that guy become huge. He doesn't care, and he become huge. That's why the Canelo versus Plant fight is very important and to become undisputed. And Canelo needs to fight Charlo, and he needs to become huge and without question. Become huge, and you fighting everybody. That's why Inoue is one of those guys, but see, he's not a big enough guy. You need a heavyweight like that, or like a middleweight. You need somebody who is spectacular, and he's just beating everybody, and he's fighting people for low money and everything. Like, man, let's just fight, bro. Whatever you want, let's fight. Somebody with that attitude would change the game, because he start becoming the trend. It's all about trending. Once he start trending, everybody's gonna want to be like him. It just take one guy to give the finger to the politics and everything. Own himself, bet on himself every fight, and take on everybody, and not give a damn, and have fights be made easy. And people say, man, he could have got more money for that. He doesn't care. He just, fights are made easily. And he just whooping cats. And just saying, look, I'm taking it back to where, hey, I'll fight again in 2 weeks. That guy changes things. The way Mike Tyson came out, all you need is another Mike Tyson. And that's hard to do. But that's what you need. Mike Tyson fighting everybody. Everybody. You talking about Teofimo? Did he even fight Kambosos? So this issue with the fight being put, I'm talking about easy to make. This fight is being pushed out and delayed. And has he fought Devin Haney? I'm talking about fights being easy to make. He's calling people out, and he's like, and he's the best in the world. You know what I mean? Like, he holds the titles, and he's like, look, Devin Haney, you want to fight? Whatever you want, we'll fight. How about that? If Teofimo Lopez was like, whatever you want, not I'm the champion and watch it. What do you want? How much money you want? And then we'll just do 50-50 every time. How about that? Because I'm going to whoop your ass. That guy. It would take a guy like that. And then people start saying, yo. Like, man, money ain't nothing. I ain't talking about money, nothing. He'll just change everything. He'll be trending. They'll be like, yo, man, this guy's giving us the fights, bro. And he's winning. And he's a superstar. Everybody will want to work with him. We all going to eat anyway. So let's fight. Virgil Ortiz is up right now. I'm about to call a fight. He's in the ring. Hey, both of these guys look ready, but Virgil Ortiz looked like a maniac. Gerald McClellan versus Roy Jones. Who you got, Roy? I know McClellan beat him in amateurs. We talked about this earlier. That's why I answered so fast. And I made a video on it, so I think you should watch it. It's a video that didn't get much views. I think got like 11,000 views, and I broke it down. So, man, just search it up. I have a video. It's in a playlist called A Closer Look. I have a lot of videos where I had a video where I said, how would Sugar Ray Robinson do with the welterweight, with the welterweights today? Sugar Ray Robinson versus Terrence Bud Crawford versus Manny Pacquiao versus Errol the Shoe Spence. I'll stop doing videos like that because people didn't watch them. But they were great videos, man. And I did Roy Jones versus McClellan. I said the best fight to never happen. Check that out. ShowBizz versus Logan Paul. And Logan Paul impressed me. I'm gonna keep it real. You impressed the heck out of me. Gerald seemed unbeatable. He was tall. Yeah, he seemed unbeatable because he didn't give a he threw punches like a maniac and didn't care. He did lose though. He lost. You know, he wasn't undefeated when he fought Julian Hart Jackson, but he was learning and he was throwing fire and did not care. He threw caution to the wind. And with the firepower and the offense that the G-Man was coming with, just you had no look at the beast. Remember him versus the Beast Mugabe? The Beast Mugabe was like, bro, I can't even get started. All of his knockouts were under 3 rounds. And he knocked out every fighter he fought. He knocked out every fighter he won. Every win he had was a knockout. And they were all under 3 rounds, bro. Wait, or was it all? Oh, I think only one went beyond 3 rounds. And I think that was Julian Hart Jackson went 5 or something like that. But everything was under 3 rounds. The G-Man, God, hit the Tyson bell. Golly, boy. Valero versus Pacquiao. Everybody wanted that. I got Pacquiao. Everybody wanted that though. How you feel about the Russell brothers? I'm not all that interested, bro. I mean, I'm interested from a boxing perspective, but not from a talk 'em up perspective. I do like when brothers fight, when brothers are together going for it. I love that. But other than that, you know, I'm actually I've lost a lot of steam when it came to how often them fighting. Thank you so much for the super chat. Here we go. Here comes the fight. Dempsey has a chance against Ali? No. He doesn't have a chance. Ali is just too gifted. Too gifted for Jack. Jack doesn't have a chance. Even if he cracks him real solid, he drop Ali will get up and beat him. Dempsey doesn't have a chance. They have to stop the fight on cuts for sure. He doesn't have a chance against Ali. Here we go. Just too barbaric for Ali. Here we go. All right, man. Virgil Ortiz coming out. Look. He got to be. Well, that's how Virgil fight anyway. But you got to be patient. You got good jab from Virgil Ortiz fast, man. He is fast. No one ever talks about his speed. Virgil Ortiz throw punches fast. Look how fast he throw punch. Kavaliauskas is coming with his too. Man, if the Mean Machine, good left hook from Virgil. Dog, the Mean Machine looked at Virgil like, hey, you gonna hit me that hard, bro? Hey, everybody, watch the super chats though, because I'm calling the fight. So, I can miss your super chats because I'm looking at the screen. 2 minutes, 25 seconds in the first round. Virgil Ortiz walking him down. Shooting a jab. 1-2 from Mean Machine in return. Look at the earmuffs that Virgil Ortiz has. It's tough for the Mean Machine. I like the straight punches from Mean Machine, though. I love the straights because he's a hooker. So I love the straights from him for once. Good jab from both guys. Mean Machine is constantly moving his head around, man. Looking nice. God, good 1-2 from Mean Machine. Landed on Ortiz. Ortiz got that big head. He's absorbing. Mean Machine can swat, man. He can swat. Good double, triple jab from Ortiz. Jab again. Jab in the stomach, jab in the head. Or that now when Ortiz start working that jab, he know that jab can get in there. You want to know why, though? Because Mean Machine, his guard is a little low and a little wide. So Ortiz is shooting it towards the forehead. That's what she said. Good double, triple jab from Ortiz. And I think Mean Machine doesn't mind it because that's the hardest part of your head. So he doesn't mind it. Good level changing in the jab from Ortiz. Good jab again. See, Ortiz is working that jab. Smart man. Smart man. Good jab again. Nice way to and hey, I gotta give Mean Machine love on throwing these jabs a lot. They're having a jab fest, and I admire it. I admire it, especially from Mean Machines. I've seen him throw some wide punches before, man. I just love the straight punches from Mean Machine right now. God, look at the right hand counter from Ortiz. They both exchange jabs again. They both punch way too hard. So I mean, just you could tell the shock absorbing that each of their bodies got to do to absorb the other one's punches. Good feint from Ortiz. It's feint. Oh, good jab from Ortiz. Good jab again. 2-1 from the Mean Machine. Good 1-2 from Ortiz. Hey, brother. Hey, brother. Hey, brother, Ortiz is that double jab, that double jab was flush from Ortiz. Both of them landed. Hey, I like the head movement from Mean Machine, but if he doesn't put good double jab from Ortiz, if he doesn't lift that guard a little bit more, it could be 90. Why was some boxers retiring in financial shambles back in the day when the best were fighting the best? And what's the difference now? Hit the Tyson bell. You made less money with boxing, so there was no pay-per-view and stuff like that. So the amount of money you made was overall just less. On top of that, you have fighters. It's the same thing as today. People end up broke today. Okay. Floyd Mayweather made people more conscious about their finances because there is no retirement plan for boxers. So they got to make investments and stuff like that. That's what make Floyd the best ever, right? When you talk about all the way around and investing your money and stuff, boxers were never trained. They're fighters. They were never trained to be the domestic money managing people. Okay. So you grab these poor kids and then they're making a ton of money like Mike Tyson. They're only dealing with leeches. They can't really tell the difference. They stand too close to the elephant, so good jab from the Mean Machine. All those things. Let me call the fight though. The jab to the chest from Ortiz. Oh, they both exchanging jabs. Oh, good 1-2 from the Mean Machine. Oh, good 1-2 from Ortiz. Good hook to the body from Ortiz. Oh, hook back from Mean Machine. They're mirroring each other now. So when Ortiz jab, he jabs. When Ortiz hooks, he hooks. Good jab from Mean Machine. Good. The jabs are wonderful. Hey, man. Hey, Ortiz is incredible. He's incredible, man. He's incredible. I'm right. I mean, it's not like he is just beating the head. Oh, good hook around the guard from Mean Machine. That hurt Ortiz, but Ortiz, great actor. Good jab from Mean Machine. Bam! Good uppercut from Ortiz. Mean Machine is now waiting to counter Ortiz. Hey, man, I'm gonna tell you, Ortiz is fantastic. He looks more and more human, of course, as the level of competition improves. But he's a fan. Oh God, I'm just looking at how he good right hand from Ortiz. Good left hook to the body, then jab upstairs. Ortiz punch selection is magnificent. I'm not saying he's winning the fight or he's going to win, or I'm just looking at him as a fighter and I'm like, yo, this guy is very, very good. Good jab from Mean Machine. I'm gonna tell you something funny about Ortiz. I remember saying a long time ago, Ortiz, or maybe 2 years ago, Ortiz is better than Boots now, but Boots has a higher ceiling. Right now, Boots is better. Boots is starting to reach that ceiling where it looks like Ortiz, it's just as fantastic as he always was. You know what I mean? Good double jab from Ortiz. Good jab again from Ortiz. Not to say that Boots would beat Ortiz either, because styles make fights. Good jab from Ortiz. Oh, good left hook to the up. Hey, Ortiz hurt. Ortiz hurt. Ortiz hurt. Mean Machine about to drop. Oh, left hook again. Ortiz is hurt. Ortiz is really hurt. He is very hurt. Bam! Right hand from Mean Machine. Ortiz is swinging back. Bam! They're swinging. Ortiz, when he's hurt, we know what he does. He swings. Bam! Big swing and a miss and just fell off of slipping. He said, no. Hey, I told you, Mean Machine will mess around and drop him. Mean Machine will mess around and drop him. Boom! Bam! Left hook. Bam! Left hook to the body. Ortiz is fighting back. Bam! 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 Left hook from Ortiz. Bam! Now we know what happens when Ortiz is hurt. When Ortiz is hurt, he turns it up. Oh! Big right hand from Mean Machine. Ortiz is ripping him back. Boom! Yeah! Yep! Ortiz still hurt. Yep. That's what I said. Messing around with the Mean Machine. I told you, Mean Machine to mess around and drop his ass. I could not call who will win the fight. That's why I didn't bet. I was this close to betting. And I was like, nope. Bet on busr.com/showbiz. Place a bet on your favorite fights. I said, hell no. Can't do it. because Mean Machine got too much experience and he can swat. So you're in a position where it's like, can't do it. Can't do it. Bam! Uppercut from Mean Machine. Hurt him. And then watch this left hook in a bruh. Bam! No, hey, if Mean Machine's supposed to lose, nobody told him that. If Mean Machine's supposed to lose, nobody told him that. Here we go. Third round. He won that round. Good jab from Mean Machine. Oh, good pivot from Ortiz. He pivot. His legs still weird. His legs still weird. Oh, good jab from Ortiz. I'll tell you this. We know what Ortiz is about. Just like when Ryan Garcia got dropped and he got up and he knocked out Luke Campbell. You seeing Luke Campbell's retired. Now you seeing what Ortiz is about when he gets hurt. That's what you want to know. What does he do when he's hurt? He swings. You know what he's about. That's good to know. Good to know. We learned something. Now, there's going to be people that's going to say Ortiz got exposed. Not a boxing fan. A boxing fan is like, we learned something. This is why we like to fight. Good double jab from Ortiz. 2 minutes left. Oh, good right hand from Ortiz. Good uppercut from Mean Machine. You want these guys to step up their competition? Why? So they don't blow them out. So you can see a great fight. So don't complain now. Good left hook to the body from Ortiz. Don't complain now. Don't stay exposed to none of that now. You want them to step up the competition? This is what it looks like. 1 minute, 35 seconds in the third round. This is what it looks like. Beautiful. A fight. We win. Beautiful. Good up jab from Mean Machine. 1-2 from Ortiz. It's a bad boy. When somebody said the difference between boxing then and now, I'm old school minded, right? I saw Hagler in them. So for me, when the guy gets hurt and he fights through it, we call him a badass. Where I'm from, I don't know about now. They may say he's exposed. Where I'm from, that's a badass. He get rocked and he chews it like Gotti and keep rolling. Gotti Ward, good jab from Ortiz. Mud's getting dropped and all that. That's the fight we want to see. You go to school tomorrow, go to work tomorrow, or whatever. Go to work Monday, go to school. Hey, did you see the Kavaliauskas of the Mean Machine versus Ortiz fight? Hell of a fight, regardless of what the outcome is. Good jab from Mean Machine. Good jab to the chest from the Mean Machine. Mean Machine's taking this round too. Good jab from Ortiz. This is it. This is boxing. This is why you should love the sport. Oh, good right hand from the Mean Machine. He hurt Ortiz. Ortiz said, come on. He threw a left hook. Said, come on. Bam. Aztec Warrior coming out now. Good jab. Bam, bam. 1-2. He dropped Mean Machine. He dropped him. He said, come on. Bring your ass in. And hit and drop Mean Machine. This is war. This is why we watch the sport. He was just hurt and said, bring it in. Bring your ass. And then what? Now, here we go. He dropped him. This is it. I'd rather watch this than two great fighters pity pack for 12 rounds. I'd rather watch this. What happens when he gets hurt? When the going get tough, Ortiz gets going. Now we know. That's what you wanted to know. Grade him on that. Don't just grade him on getting hurt. Grade him on how he got up. Grade him on that. Bam. Boom. Oh, it was a left. The right missed. The left landed. The left shocked him. It was the punch he didn't see. He threw the left. The right missed. The left caught him. Ortiz got hurt, and then Ortiz dropped Mean Machine right afterwards. He was hurt bad, and he said, come on. Here we go. Bam. Good left hook from Ortiz. Mean Machine. Double jab from Ortiz. Mean Machine is more cautious. Now, what does Mean Machine do when he's in trouble? We'll see. He's settling down and getting back to boxing. That's the 400 plus fights, amateur fights. I don't know. That dude fought so many amateur bouts is ridiculous. This is Sparta, 100%. 2 minutes, 30 seconds in the fourth round. Good jab from the Mean Machine. Exchanging jabs. 2 minutes, 20 seconds in the fourth. Jab to the body from Ortiz. Bam, bam. Right hand left from Ortiz. Boom. A jab back from Mean Machine. Beautiful fight right here. Beautiful fight. Mean Machine got the best widow's peak in the business. The best widow's peak in the business. And I cannot believe I almost missed it. I almost turned to Showtime. Almost missed it. Now I can watch it and then go to Showtime. Beautiful. Beautiful. Good jab to the body from the Mean Machine. They're going back to boxing, and this is where the Mean Machine gets off. This is where he gets off, see? Bam. So, wait. Dude, what does it take to wake you up, Ortiz? Can you just apply the pressure? Can you just apply the pressure, or must you get snuffed to wake up? Good right hand to the body from Ortiz. Mean Machine's too good of a fighter, man, to just, that's what it is. He's too good of a fighter to just be coming in and getting busy. Good head movement from Ortiz. See, this is what makes Ortiz fantastic. You know, the punch selection and the moving when it's time to move. Good right hand just missed, left hook just missed from Ortiz. Moving when it's time to move. Good jab. Good jab, Mean Machine. Double, triple jab from Ortiz. They both took this round off. They like, look here, man, let's box a little bit. Good jab from Ortiz. Good double jab from Ortiz. Another jab from Ortiz. Chasing his ass. Chasing his ass. Good feint. Good jab. Look at Mean Machine just ducking and moving. 35 seconds left in the fourth round. Good jab from Ortiz. 25 seconds left. Mean Machine walking his ass down. Good right hand, Ortiz. He suckered him into it. Mean Machine was walking him down. Ortiz took a step back and threw a right hand. Dang, good left hook to the body from good. It was to the body, but Mean Machine ducked right into it. 8 seconds. You punch where his head gonna be. Oh Lord, that left hook to the body almost crippled Mean Machine, bro. Ortiz threw a left hook to the body that made me take a grunt. Hit Tyson Bell. I got Cash App for Ortiz Jr. versus Mean Machine podcast. Thank you so much. $15 for the community. Thank you, Travis Hill. Beautiful. Those body shots are no joke. Nope. Great fight. Fantastic. Let me tell you something else. For all of you guys who were criticizing Devin the Dream Haney for holding against Linares, for those guys, this is why. Same position Devin Haney was in. Ortiz got rocked. Ortiz punched his way out. So there are people who stylistically just, that's more appealing for them. Mean Machine looking like old style pugilist from Black and White Reels. He is a little bit. I wanted to say that. He is. Good double jab from Mean Machine. See, these are the type of fights that later on in Ortiz's career, people mess around and forget. You know, somebody brought up Ike Corte. You know, people forget De La Hoya's victory over Ike Corte, right? They'll say, oh, he didn't win all his big fights, and they'll forget Ike Corte. This right here, somebody, your kids are good right hand from Ortiz. Your kid's going to grow up. You're going to bring up Ortiz, and they're going to see Kavaliauskas, and they're going to say, okay, that was a nobody. That's why I said it's when you look at BoxRec, you don't know what people don't know what they're looking at if it's not a fighter that fought in their era. Good jab from Mean Machine. 2 minutes, 15 seconds. You're going to say, hey, man, that guy was good, but they're not going to care. I never heard of him, so it doesn't matter. You feel what I'm saying? But we know, watching the fight, you in the era now, this era, you're watching this fight, and you know how crazy this fight is. Good right hand from the Mean Machine. Good double jab from Ortiz. And then they're going to see a picture of Mean Machine with the receding hairline and everything, and they're going to say, get this guy out of here, right? Never watched him. Did you watch the fight? That's what forget BoxRec. Did you watch the fight? 1 minute, 40 seconds in the fifth round. Good double jab from Ortiz. Good right hand, good left hook. Ortiz getting busy, man. He's getting busy now. He's getting busy, and the Mean Machine felt that power. So it's funny. They both felt the power. And Mean Machine is very, very cautious. But maybe you should. I'm not in there. I didn't feel that shit. You know what I mean? So good jab from Ortiz. Mean Machine knows. He's experienced. He knows the game. He knows what he's doing. 1 minute left in the fifth. Now he's walking down Ortiz. Is this a play, but play dangerously, like Bruce Lee said? You know what I mean? It's a play, but it's played dangerously. 55 seconds left in the fifth round. Bam! Good jab from Mean Machine. I wish Mean Machine would have thrown that right, though. He turned Ortiz's head, then throw the right. Oh, good left hook to the body from Ortiz. See, that left hook to the body is something's up. Something's up. The way his body shook the first time he threw the left to the body, and the way it shook the second time, this last time he threw the left to the body, just the way Mean Machine winced is just, I don't know if he broke something down there or what, but the way his body's moving when he throws the left hook to the body. Good double jab from Ortiz. And you know what? Ortiz is mature. He's settled. He's settled. He's anxious but settled. He's aggressive but settled is what I mean. He dropped Mean Machine and still got respect. He's settled. He knows he's going to let the knockout come. I like that. You're learning a lot about Ortiz right now. Dangerous fight. You learn a lot. He outboxed him that round. You feel what I'm saying? You learn a lot about Ortiz here. Sometimes in order to outbox a fighter, you got to punch him hard. Roy Jones said that he always punched his opponent very hard in the first round because that allows him to box, because now he got the respect from the fighter, making him cautious. You drop Mean Machine, it allows me to get busy now, right? I dropped him. He gets up. Now he's weary, and now I can box. See, now he has respect for me. Ortiz, he's doing that. He's selling in. Smart kid. Go to busr.com/showbiz. Place a bet on your favorite fights. Body shot stops him late. I can see that. Everyone hit the like button. Please hit the like button. Not much action. Okay. Must be. They left the towel on his head. All right. Mean Machine comes right in shooting a jab. Let me take control of the center of this ring here. Let me stay on this Hennessy. Is that Hennessy in the middle? Yeah, let me stay on this Hennessy. Let me not have my back against the rope. Somebody must have told him, get off the ropes, man. Get off the ropes. Initiate. Be within his wheelhouse and then throw counters within the wheelhouse. All right, if he knocks you out, okay. Oh, right here from Mean Machine. He hurt Ortiz. And then Mean Machine, and then Ortiz said, come on. This is where Ortiz is dangerous. Mean Machine gets patient now. He got patient now. He said, come on, and he made Mean Machine stop. Because last time I said, come on, knock your ass down. And Mean Machine stopped. So now Mean Machine didn't finish him. See what I'm saying? Come on. No, see, you should have finished me. But when I hurt you last time, now you respect me too much. Mean Machine let him off the hook. See what I'm saying? Boxing, man, is 90% mental. It's 90% mental. He pulled that come on mess. Mean Machine slowed down. Oh, man, he wants me to come on now. For real. You see what happened last time? Nah, man, you should have went in there. The last time was luck. You should have went in there. Good double jab from Ortiz. Good jab from Mean Machine. Fast jab. Bam, bam. Good right, left uppercut. But this is what somebody should know. Good right hand from Ortiz. If Ortiz says, come on. Okay, Pacquiao used to do that. When Ortiz say, come on, come on. Come on. When they turn up, you turn up too. That was a good right hand from Mean Machine. Even if they dropped you, call their bluff. Ortiz, now they're back to boxing, man. Now they're back to boxing. Ortiz has more faith in his power than Mean Machine's power. That's apparent. Good jab, Mean Machine. Double jab from Ortiz. Oh, good jab from Mean Machine. Oh, flicking the jab, miss from Ortiz. Whoo! Dog, he missed that jab, and Mean Machine almost came with an up hook, like an uppercut, but it was more like a hook, like a hooker cut. Bam, bam. Good right hook, left hook from Mean Machine. Oh, good jab from Ortiz. Looking nice. Looking nice. Uh-huh. Jab, right hand from oh, good jab. They both exchange jabs on each other. Good jab from Mean Machine. Good jab from Ortiz. Oh! All right, that jab from Ortiz knocked Mean Machine off balance. That's it. Hold on real quick. All right. What are you guys saying? That power jab on point. Yeah, that power jab is nasty. It's discouraging a lot of counters too. It's doing what it's supposed to do. Mean Machine in crazy shape too. All right, here we go. 7th round. Dude, I'm so hyped up. You gotta love this sport, man. Put on a fight like this. 2 minutes, 50 seconds. Begin of the 7th round. Good jab to the body from the Mean Machine. Jab to the body again from the Mean Machine. Woo, good head movement from Ortiz. Good jab. They both exchanging jabs. Whoop, right hand just missed. Oh, good jab from Ortiz. A good jab again from Ortiz. He intercepting the fist. Good left hook to the body from Ortiz. Good jab again. Good right hand from Ortiz. Ortiz starting to turn it up now. He's starting to smoke. Good jab from Ortiz. That left hook to the body started everything, dude. He got, bam, right hand from Ortiz. Hey, my man took it. Mean Machine took it. He took it. 1 minute 50. Good. Jeez, they both exchanged jabs again. Boy, the headache. The headache the Mean Machine got is insane. Ortiz is landing 61 jabs to Mean Machine's 28. It's just crazy that he's out jabbing. A good double jab from Ortiz. The way he's out jabbing Mean Machine is oh, right hand. That lead right hand was the perfect punch, but he missed it. Ortiz did. Good jab from Mean Machine. Punch right through the guard. It was a strong jab. It punched right through the guard. Oh, that left hook to the body. He threw a left hook to the head, then to the body, man. The fundamentals. Good jab again from Ortiz. The fundamentals, dog. Just sensational. Yeah, good jab. Come on. Bring A. 1 minute in the 7th round. Bam. Good jab from Mean Machine. Ortiz blocked it though, but oh, nice way to snap that head back. Ortiz said, "Yep, you snapped my head back, bro." Oh, good jab from Ortiz. It was a double jab. See, the thing about Ortiz's jab is faster, is stiffer, and he can follow it up, double and triple it. Good jab again from Ortiz. Good jab from Mean Machine. 25 seconds left. Good jab from Ortiz. The jab fest. Mean Machine isn't winning the jab game, man. He's not winning it because Ortiz guard is too high, and Ortiz too fast. Bam, good jab again, and then swam without getting wet. Ortiz did. He feint, bam, jab, swam without getting, boom, good right hand from Ortiz. Boom, hook to the body, hook to the head. Combination from Mean Machine missed. Oh God, that right hand starting to land on Mean Machine. It's about to be a wrap, bro. It's about to be a wrap. What's good, Biz? The great Muhammad Ali grandson pro debut on ESPN right now. Oh, yeah. He's doing this thing. Yeah. I know Top Rank signed him and all that stuff. That's great. That's great. Hello, guys. Oh God, come on, y'all. Why don't you just yeah, dog. Why don't you just get your own? Yeah, I know. We just said that. Um, so far, I'm feeling like he is ready for Crawford. Uh, yeah, yeah, yeah. He's ready for Crawford. It looks like he can't beat him though, but he's ready for him. Oh yeah, put on a good fight. Here we go. 8th round. Yeah, I would have no problem with Ortiz fighting Crawford. I see issues that makes me say Crawford to beat him. Oh yeah, could probably knock him out. Um, but I like the fight. I like the fight next. I like the fight. 2 minutes 30 seconds in the 8th round. They got Ortiz up 68-64, man. Good right hand from Mean Machine. Exchanging jabs. Chris Mannix, man, is he's been doing better, man, with his scorecards, man. He's been really kind of nailing it lately. I remember at the beginning, I was like, dude, what? But lately, good jab from good left hook to the body from Virgil Ortiz. Good jabs from Mean Machine. Good jabs. Good jabs. They exchanging jabs, man. They're trading jabs. Good jab from Ortiz. Jab just hurts or something, bro. Like he's shooting his from the shoulders. That left hook to the body sneak. Good right and left hook. Good hook. That left hook to the body is. Oh, he's starting to beat that. He's walking him down. Yeah. Oh, he dropped him with a jab to the body. He dropped Mean Machine with a jab to the body. He started walking him down. He knew he was done. Mean Machine got to get up. He has to get up. He's getting up. It's over. It's over, Prime. It's over, Prime. Ortiz going to walk him down with the guards high. He's going to do it in the box. Oh, he hurt him again with a jab to the body. Jab upstairs now. Jab upstairs now. He could finish him. Good jab upstairs. He's walking him down. Ortiz is walking him down with the jab. Bam! Left hook to the body. Uppercut. Good jab. God, he's changing the levels of that jab. It's a jab downstairs again. And brother, this is he muffed him. Oh Lord. That body shot really hurt. That he wanted to go down. Mean Machine went a good jab upstairs. Oh, he jabbed and snuck an uppercut. Real old school. Ortiz did. Walking him down. That right hook to the body was left hook to the head, dropped him. He got right up. Mean Machine dropped just because it was a left hook to the head and he was covering his body. He just dropped out of the heat. Because he got right back up. He didn't get hurt. It was the heat. It was just the heat, the pressure. It was covering the body, got hit in the head, and he just fell. Bam, good right hand. He's not hurt. He dropped him again. Left hook. Now he's hurt now. He made him do the splits like James Brown. Bam, bam, bam. Ortiz went left uppercut. He was like, hey. Mean Machine's like, man, dog, he's dribbling him all over the canvas. Don't run at him, Ortiz. Chill. Bam, right to the body. Boom. Bam, bam. Oh God. Oh, he dropped. That's it. He put him right on his ass. Ortiz knockout. He knocked out Mean Machine. He dribbled him off the canvas a million times. Left hook, knocked his ass down, set him right on his keister. Wow. Let's go to Showtime. He's becoming a star in his own hometown. Let me tell you how. When he got hurt, he said, come on. And Bernard Hopkins just walked in the ring. That was entertaining. So, yeah. I was thoroughly impressed. I was thoroughly entertained. How about that? I was thoroughly entertained. Now, thorough. I can't see what this is. I just see the back of his robe. Dang. It's Casimero, dog. Right on time. Casimero fight right here. Oh, we good. We good, dog. We good. We good right here. Ring of the hour, ring walking now. This is it. Wow. Beautiful, perfect night. Perfect timing. It was a no contest for the Russell fight? Probably, bro. You know what I'm saying? Ortiz predict a KO at the 8th or 9th. Wow. And he predicted it too. Man, awesome fight. That was beautiful. Highly impressed. Highly impressed. Highly impressed. Look, I can't call this fight. I think Obali, yeah. I remember that fight. Jason Maloney. Here's my thing. I think this fight all depends. No war room without me. There you go, Jay Cooley. I think this fight all depends on the referee. If the referee allows him to fight, Casimero wins. If the referee manages a boxing match, it goes in. Ring of the Hour wins. Ring of the Hour 40. He just doesn't seem like a guy with that much on his tires, man. I know he's 40. It just seems like he's chilling, unless he just gets old tonight, which I don't see that. If Casimero beats him, it's not because he's old. If Casimero beats him, it's because he beats him, bro. Because only thing I've seen from Ring of the Hour is some good boxing. All I've seen from Ring of the Hour is some good boxing. So I ain't on that at all, bro. All I've seen from him, good, fantastic boxing, dude. Ortiz versus Ennis, good fight. Good fight. Good fight. Good fight. Don't be surprised, though. Boots looking ahead of him. I'm going to tell you. But that's a fantastic fight. But last time I saw Boots, man, I was just like, man, bro. Like, man. You know what I mean? Like, this guy is fantastic. I felt that way about Ortiz tonight, too. Turning into a fighter the way he did, and then settling back into a boxer, and then systematically breaking down Mean Machines. Beautiful. So he showed everything, how he can get up from overcome adversity, all those things. He matured tonight. So he may catch up. He may catch right back up to being ahead of Boots, maybe, you know. So I would love to see. Dude, Casimero is not going to give a damn. See, you got to understand. Ring of the Hour is better than him, but he is not going to give a damn. And when that happens, you have a very interesting situation. I'm telling you guys, man. He punches fast. His left hook is OP. And you can have a very interesting situation here. Right? Most famously, Mayorga versus Vernon Forrest. Vernon Forrest, we love you, boy. Mayorga versus Vernon Forrest. Vernon Forrest was a better boxer than Mayorga all day long. Mayorga can care less. And Vernon just, I cannot get with this kid. Let's go, Casimero. Let's go, Filipino. Let's get it on. Love you, Biz. Love you, brother. Man. Ortiz wants to smoke. Yeah, he wants to smoke. His chin is, yeah. Virgil Ortiz is very nice, man. Virgil Ortiz is very nice. Everybody make sure you hit the like button. He's very nice. Let me see what you got. I'm pretty sure Boots will spank Ortiz. Spank? But I agree that he did get better tonight. Yeah. How do Lipinets win Stack Oak versus Hooker and Mean Machine? Pretty good, but I like, okay, that was a good point. I like Virgil Ortiz wins better. I like his Hooker. I think Hooker's the truth. And I like and especially coming back out from COVID. And I like the Mean Machine win because he looked as good against the Mean Machine as Terrence Crawford did. So it's kind of like, Rip the Viper. Yeah. Good point. Go to busr.com/showbiz. Place a bet on your favorite fights. Promo code biz100 for the Casimero fight. Rigo won. Well, they haven't fought yet. Yeah, he can also punch. Yeah, Rigondeaux, he get aggressive on you. Rigondeaux he'll get aggressive on you. He'll definitely get aggressive on you. Nico Ali won. Oh yeah, I'm sure he won. They're gonna really ride that thing through to Bob Arum. He knows what he's doing. I suppose he's trying to be more exciting. Yeah, Nico Ali won. Casimero versus Inoue fires right now. And Rigo isn't looking at him, and Casimero's looking. Dog, Casimero's a full thug, man. He just he hit his hand and ran off. Like, Casimero's a full thug, and he's talking about fighting the winner between Onito Donaire and Inoue after this. Casimero, it's the mind. That's my problem. Rigo is better. Casimero's mind. He doesn't give a damn. He doesn't. So Rigo is going to have to convince him. You're going to have to convince him. This is going to be tough, man. Here we go. Look, Casimero just came running in, bro. Yeah, Rigo's feet, it stopped all that mess. That feet was, dude, good pawn of the jab from Rigo. Rigo, you're gonna have to really, you can't go backwards every time you feint, because he's gonna feint you into the ropes, Rigo. Rigo, don't do that. That big left just missed. Did he almost good right, good straight left from Rigondeaux. Yep. That was just a snapping snake rattlesnake straight left. That was cobra left. Sniper left. Casimero is trying to walk. He's feinting him into the ropes, and he's sitting there with the right cocked, but it's really the left hook that's going to cause the damage. He caught Rigondeaux with the left hook. Rigondeaux stepped forward with the straight. Every time he hits Rigo with that left hook, I'ma be shitting bricks, bro. Sorry, Mom. I'ma be Rigondeaux is circling to the left of Casimero, which Casimero's orthodox, so that's what you want to do. But Casimero's left hook is on some Oscar De La Hoya. Good uppercut from that Casimero left hook. Casimero's chasing Rigondeaux around the whole ring. Rigondeaux. Now I'm gonna be honest, Playboy. No, you know more than I do. Go ahead, do your thing, Rigondeaux. Yeah, you know what to do. He just pawn that right and trying to land the left. He knows what to do. Yeah, do what you do, Ringo. Do what you do. I'm just feeling like you can't let this guy. Good combination from that was a Pacquiao combination. Casimero been working with Pacquiao and stuff like that, man. It's just his calves look like Pacquiao's. Bam! Good uppercut from Casimero. He dropped him. The ref got to jump in there. He just dropped him. Oh, they said it was a slip. They said it was a slip. And then the ref is warning Casimero. For what? You didn't get in there. He didn't know. Oh, he just hurt Rigondeaux. See, oh, Lord. He hurt Rigondeaux, dog. He hurt. Rigondeaux was holding on for dear life. 35 seconds. Rigondeaux is hurt. That was a knockdown all day long. He knocked Rigondeaux. Lord have mercy. That ref, big swing and a miss from Casimero. He's brother. Oh my God. Ringo. Don't. Oh Lord. Rigondeaux can't do anything with him, dog. If you beat Rigondeaux in one round, that was a knockdown, though. And I don't know why the ref responded like that. Rigondeaux trying to get away. He's trying. Rigondeaux's trying to get away. That dude like, hey. Let's see. Jab, right hand. Oh, he missed. Oh, it was a trip. Bam! A hit to the back of the head. Boom! And then a punch. Hey, brother, that's a knockdown. You can't. No. You can't get hit, and then drop to a knee and be like, no, brother. That you can't drop to a knee to avoid getting knocked down. That's a knockdown. Look, I don't know what they're saying, but you can't drop to a knee just to avoid getting knocked down. He got put. How is that not a knockdown? How? You can't. Okay, ouch, ouch, ouch. Let me take a knee. Let me ref. The hell? That's a 10-8, bro. That's a 10-8. All right, here we go. Come on, Rigondeaux. Oops. Right to the body. Casimero is not, he's respecting him less and less. Rigo, that's what I'm saying. You see? Now look at how Casimero fights. He's not fighting in a way that, uppercut just hurt Rigondeaux. Oh, good straight left from Rigondeaux. Casimero just chewed it. Oh shit. Then that's not this isn't a good look. He got hit with a straight left that was beautiful. He just chewed it. That's not, dude. Casimero is cracking up. He just chewed that left. Then that's not a good look because that left was flush. Bruh. Rigo, I understand the boxing. Like, there you go, Rigo. Good left. Nothing? Okay. Bruh. Rigo. Snipe that left, bruh. Snipe it. Rigo, don't run. Rigo, don't just don't nibble on the barrel, pull the trigger. Casimero doesn't respect you. Snap the jab and throw the left. Bam! There you go. Good jab from Rigondeaux. Snap it. Casimero. Oh, Casimero's about to. Hey, dog. Casimero he could care less, dog. He could care less. One of those wild punches gonna land, bro. One of those wild punches is gonna land. 1 minute left in the second round. Uh-oh. Dude, that half a jump in that Casimero did, and he had his right hand cocked. Good left to the body from Rigondeaux. Dude, Casimero's too big, man. Like, Rigo, you are always just a little guy. You're just a small-headed, just a little mug, man. Just Casimero looks too big. Good left to the body from Casimero. Or maybe they're the same size, but Casimero looking way too big, dog. He's hydrated to middleweight. He just looks big, or maybe it's his head size or something. Casimero just chasing him down. It's getting a little boring. Like Rigondeaux is running. I'd be just running, bruh. Look, Casimero put his arms like, bruh. Big swing and a miss from Casimero. The swings are worth more points than the punches landed by Rigo. Rolly in the background, looking mad and ready to fight someone. Bruh, that was Rigo's round, but I'll be almost giving points to Casimero just for taking the fight to him, just for swinging and miss and just coming at him. It's like, yo, I almost gave him the round, bro. I mean, the pity pat, bro. It's 1-1, but my problem here is that was a 10-8 the first round. That's my problem. That was a 10-8. Where can I watch TV? You can watch it on Showtime. Rigo keeps running, man. Yeah, he is in a dead heat sprint. He is in the wind. All right, so hey, do what you do, but he is in the wind. And optically, look, Casimero was hopping around. Optically, dog, it just looked like one guy is terrified. But you know what though? That straight left from Rigondeaux got Casimero respecting him a bit, dude. This brother, I understand running. Big swing and a miss from Rigondeaux. There you go. Rigondeaux sat down on something. He missed, but he sat down on it. Let me know that he's willing to a little combination. I ain't never seen nothing like this before. This is, I mean, Casimero just chasing him, dog. I ain't never seen anything like this. Casimero had to switch to southpaw. Like, you about to walk right into my left. And you switch back to a good jab. Casimero going to have to, I don't know what he has to do, because this kid is running. I mean, he's just in the wind. Hey, dude, 2 minutes left. You cannot win. This is that no ma stuff right here, dog. You cannot win a fight like you can win a fight like this. This is insanity, dude. This, I ain't never seen a man run more than this. This is, bruh. I mean, the Floyd ain't run like this, man. This here, Floyd was doing more than this, dude. Actually, I'm starting to root for Casimero. Now I'm rooting. Bruh. I would just walk up with both of my guards up high, but even that wouldn't work. Just nothing. Big swing and a miss from Rigondeaux. Good jab from Casimero. Casimero just trying to touch him. I'm telling you, I've seen this before. I remember Canelo versus Lara. Lara dipped like for half the fight. Good right. Oh, good check. Right from Rigondeaux. It was a good right from Casimero too, but Rigondeaux answered. Dude, I'm gonna tell you, there's no way you could run like this all fight. You're gonna get tired. The guy who's running backwards gets more exhausted. Good right hand to the body. Gets more exhausted than the guy who's running forward. Good jab from Rigondeaux. Dude, if I was Casimero, I would stand in the middle of the round, in the middle of the ring, and just look at everybody. Good combination. And Rigondeaux then hugs him. Hugs Casimero. I cannot give Rigondeaux this round, man. See, that's that stuff, man. It's up to what you guys deem as getting more points. Rigondeaux threw a bite. Now he's in the middle of the ring a little bit better. He tried to give Casimero love. Casimero didn't give him any back. I can't give him that round, man. I can't give him this round. I can't. Ring generalship means something to me. And ring generalship doesn't just mean running around. The guy chasing the other guy all around, ring generalship means something to me. You cannot, I don't know, man. I don't know. Run, Ringo. This isn't boxing. Nah, it's not. And there's people that would confuse it for boxing. But this here, I cannot reward that. And that's why when I saw Lara versus Canelo for the second time, I was like, oh, Canelo won. He won this. He won by like 2 rounds. You cannot win that way. When he was running and Canelo was hitting with some good shots. Look at Casimero, man. He's like, this is 1-2 from Casimero, missed. But you know what Casimero is doing wrong is Casimero, with his style, he doesn't walk you down. He throws punches from a certain distance. So, you know, you would, but Rigo may be too good for you to put the blinders, or good left hook from Casimero. Put the blinders on and just walk Rigo down. Bruh, this is not going to, good left hook to the body from Casimero. This, you dog, Casimero is chasing this guy all around the ring. I mean, oh, good body shot from Rigondeaux. Not Casimero off balance. Casimero is literally, he has both of his arms down. He's not even worried about anything coming towards him. He's just trying to catch Rigondeaux. Rigondeaux threw a straight left to the bite. That was nice. Good jab from Casimero. Maybe Casimero needs to jab more, you know? But there's a bit of me that feels if Casimero tries to box, Ringo's going to definitely get him. So the barbaric way of Casimero may be doing the right things. Casimero taking deep breaths. Oh, good left from Rigondeaux. Casimero taking deep breaths, man. He slipped. He threw a left hook and slipped. Casimero's throwing big shots and taking deep breaths. Rigo is doing that old man way, that old man fight. Reminds me of Joe Smith versus Bernard Hopkins. 1 minute left in the 4th round. Ringo's winning this round, though. He's winning this one. It's about to be 2-2 in a minute. Hey, Casimero's taking deep breaths. He's like, whew. Because those big swings and misses ain't nothing like missing, dude. Good big left just missed. If you throw that left like that, Casimero's going to block it with his shoulder. He's so sideways. He's going to block it with his shoulder. So what Casimero will have to do after throwing that big left is throw a big right. He has to throw a combination. He can't just throw the big punch. You can't do that. Rigo's too good defensively for that. This is horrific. This is horrific. Really. The running, this is completely horrific. This isn't boxing. People would say this is the sweet science. This is horrific. Horrific. But he's doing whatever it takes to stay out of danger. But as far as me as a fan watching this, it's horrific. Yeah, Ringo, you're doing whatever you can to stay out of danger. You're running around, not getting touched. But for me, as a boxing fan, and nothing against Showtime or the PBC, they did what they supposed to do. This here and Ronnie Shields, Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike. If I love a girl, who cares who you like? Okay. Wow. That's not the Cuban boxing. That's not a race thing. That's Rigondeaux. Ronnie is begging him to fight. Okay, yeah, because Ronnie ain't like that. That's why I'm like, there's no way. Ronnie is like, good job. Keep running. Get on your bicycle. There's no way. Ronnie's like, bruh, this ain't going to work. Hey, your boy about to throw up. Rigondeaux throwing up. He was dry heaving. Hey, people are leaving. There's a couple people in the stands that walked away, dog. See, you good left uppercut from Rigondeaux. It missed, but at least he. My God. Oh, big swing and a miss from Rigondeaux. Yeah, Ronnie Shields got in his head like, hey, man, you got a good combination from Rigondeaux. And now Casimero was like, there you go. Casimero was like, there you go. Trying to chase him down. Good left hook from Casimero. That left hook is OP, man. Good right hand. Good right hand again. Get off me. Casimero was like, get off me. Rigondeaux got caught with a couple punches and held on for dear life. Oh, good left from Rigondeaux. Bruh, this is hilarious. This is hilarious. This is way too frustrating for me to watch. Good left hook to the body from Casimero. I mean, this is way too frustrating for me to watch. This is, and I love the sport of boxing like nobody's business. But, I mean, it's at a point where I'm just waiting on Casimero to hit him. Like, you know how when you watch the Nature channel and you see a lion chasing a gazelle? I'm always rooting for the lion. Like, catch this, man. Like, the gazelle be in the wind. I'm like, if you don't catch them, I'm always for the lion. Like, everybody else, like, want the gazelle to get away. I'm like, man, the lion got to eat, bro. Like, catch this, man. Good jab from Casimero. Bam! Uppercuts, and then your boy Rigondeaux held him, put him in a headlock, and then act like he didn't do anything. And the thing about Rigondeaux is his face always stays straight, dog. It always stays the same. Bam! Good left hook to the body from Casimero. Good uppercut from Casimero. Casimero's holding the head now. Like, I'm about to be as dirty as possible, bro, because I mean, I got to be dirty with him, dog. That's what he's thinking. I got to hold him and hit him and trip him, kick him in his ass. Like, I'll be on all that, dog. Y'all ref going to have to say something because this here, bro. This is the 5th round, cuz. The whole half of the fight is almost over, bro. Bam! Good right to the body from Casimero. Come on, dog. Oh! They both landed right. Good right hand from Casimero. I give him that round. I give Casimero that round. Eddie Reynoso's in the house. Ringo 5-0. Funny. Ringo did like 15 laps. I can't do it. Old man boxing 1-2 clinch run. Bruh. Look at Rolly Romero. Go ahead, Rolly. What's going on, boy? I don't know what's up with Rolly, bro. I don't know what's up with him. Dog. Look at that fake smile and everything he's doing. I don't know what's up with him, dog. That dude, that you don't want to meet him. You don't want to see him in a bar somewhere. Rolly will have an issue and just be hollering at your girl. You're like, hey man, you talking to my girl. What you say? Like, bruh, this is my girl. Can you please? Like, all right, here we go. 6th round. Man, I'm about to go, dog. Man, Rigo is in the wind. I need a drink, and I don't even drink. I'm about to get a drink. Rigo is in the wind. Oh, good left from Rigondeaux. Dude, combination, all that miss from Casimero. Dude, I would be in the fans like, boo, boo. Do you know how much I wanted to see this fight? Good jab from Casimero. Oh, good uppercut. Oh, good jab from Casimero. Yeah, just jab from a distance, Casimero. Just jab from a distance. There you go. Up combination from Casimero. He threw a Pacquiao type. Look, this kid is going bizarre, going crazy every time Casimero lands anything because he's like, geez. Good jab from Rigondeaux. Yep, good jab again from Rigo. And some of it is Casimero's fault. He doesn't know what to do about it. Like, man, I'll be the dirtiest. I'll step on his feet. I mean, I'll be doing a bunch, man. That's the only way you can kind of good uppercut to the body. Much love to Casimero for even still boxing. Ooh, that uppercut bolo punch from Rigo. I don't know why he didn't throw it. He stopped. It looked like Casimero's about to duck right into it. 1 minute left in the 6th round. That he keep throwing that same uppercut as a counter because Casimero keeps ducking the same way. Rigo is still smart and experienced. He's still dangerous. So Casimero keeps ducking into that same position, and Rigo is like meeting his face with his fist every time. Yep, double jab from Casimero. $20 seconds left in the 6th round. Oh! Rigo caught Casimero with a nice uppercut. That didn't hurt him. Rigo caught him with a beautiful counter. It was beautiful. That should have hurt him. That was beautiful. 4 seconds left. Oh, he punched him again after the bell. Rigo punched him. He jabbed him after the bell. And they warned him. Rigo looks like that one TikTok guy who points out the obvious. Yeah, and just be like. What's that smile he be having? Yeah. He mess around and beat Casimero doing this, man. It's a shame. Cuba could have won the gold in 400 meters, but they had a great run. Oh, they didn't know they had a great run in Rigo. Yeah, they could have if they had Rigo. Yeah. ShowBizz, Casimero is throwing more. But Casimero was just looking at, and then he jabbed him in his face. And that should have been a point, dog. Disqualification or something. Like, let's just end it, dog. Let's end the torture, dog. Casimero's in a Philly shell now, bro. He's in a Philly shell, dog. Trying to walk him down. He's trying anything. Oh, Rigondeaux jabbing. Exchanging jabs on each other. Two minutes, 25 seconds in the seventh round. Good jab to the body from Casimero. They got it tied. They got it tied 3-3. I don't even care, dog. I got it. I don't know how I have it, man. Maybe they're right. Let's just tie it up. Let's start scoring it from here on out. Let's just tie it up, man. All right. It's very difficult to even. Good jab from Rigondeaux. Good body shot from Casimero. He's not going to be able to really hurt Rigo. Not the way he boxed. Not the way this matchup is shaping up. He's not going to be able to hurt him. Because Rigo is not going to walk into the punch, the wheelhouse that Casimero has. He's not going to walk into it. So this is it. This is the fight until round 12. He's not going to walk into it. See, good double jab from Rigo. Rigo's taking it real easy. Look, Casimero standing in the middle of the ring with his arms down. And they both just gesturing like, come on. Go straight left from Rigondeaux. Dog, this big swing and a miss from Casimero. And look, Casimero had to chase him, and he ran like a mug, man. He really booked it. I don't know, bro. Like 43 seconds left. Casimero won this round, too. He can't catch him. Casimero wants to hit him with anything. This is like $20 seconds left. Casimero was like, dude, if I was Casimero, I would walk on the other side of the ring and sit against the ropes and just chill the hell out. And then take a step forward, make him run, and then go back to the other side of the ring. Big swing and a miss from Casimero. I mean, this ain't even funny. Dude, I'm telling you, I would walk up to him, do this, make him run, and then I go all the way to the other side and be leaning like George Foreman in between rounds. And then when he come running up, I'll run at him and then make him run and then go back. As soon as he come up, boogie, make him run. Run off. That's what I would do, dog. That's what I would do. That's exactly that would be my game plan. Muggs would be like, this is crazy. Best defensive fighter ever, yeah. I mean, like I said, it's partially Casimero's fault because he has nothing for it. He doesn't know how to cut off. He doesn't know how to cut off the ring and get him into a corner. So, with that being the case, Rigo could do this all day long. He just doesn't know how to cut off the ring. Yeah, I'll put my right foot, put your right foot on the outside of his and just start cutting him off. No, put your right foot on, good left foot to the body. Wow. Good left hook to the body again from Casimero. Casimero knows he got to start winning rounds, man. He has to start winning rounds. Big swing and a miss from Casimero. Casimero has to, if he has to gas tank, he could just win the fight this way. If he has to gas tank and just be running out after him, pressuring him, and just, if he has to gas tank, he can win like this. It all depends on if he has to gas tank. If he has to gas tank. How many times am I going to say that? Left hook just missed from Rigo. Big left hook miss from Casimero. Yeah, Casimero tried to cut the ring off. Yeah, both exchanged jabs. Yeah, brother. You should see Reynoso's face right now. He's looking at the fight like that. Reynoso, look at his face. They gave Rigondeaux, man, all the rounds, dog. Rigondeaux, no, they got him up one. Dude, everybody, Showtime, execs, they all do. Bam! Good left hook from both of them. They both landed left hooks on each other. Well, Rigondeaux southpaw, so he landed right hook. They both exchanged lead hooks on each other. But Casimero's lead hook was to the body, and Rigondeaux's lead hook was to the head. 35 seconds left for the 8th round. This mug, peanut head, man. Brother. Yeah. I am totally straight, bro. I am totally straight. If I judge this, I judge it a no contest. They'd be like, what? They'd be like, what? Dude, no. After 12 rounds of boxing, there wasn't a contest. Like, good right hand from Casimero. We didn't watch a contest of men. Dog. I'm about to go to the this fight is hurting my eyes, bruh. Biz, do the Loma impression. Yo, Biz, does Rigo spar in training camp? Brother, I don't. That dude there, bruh, he does hula hoop in training camp. They're like, be one with the hula hoop. Be one with the hula hoop. He gets into the fight like going around the ring like. And the thing is, though, he's probably winning, dog. It's tied now because Casimero just won this round. He always been this way. Yeah, but it looks worse because Casimero doesn't have anything close. His fighting style doesn't do anything with this. Like he throws big hooks. Oh, good combination from Casimero. You know, and that doesn't do enough. But I just thought his feet would be able to get closer. Look, he got him in a headlock. He was man, knuckle sandwich. He put his knuckle like this through the glove. Casimero did. Grab him with headlock. Man, bro, give you a knuckle sandwich. Dude, I would take off a glove and throw it at him, bro. Try to catch him. Oh, good lead left hook from Casimero, which it didn't do much. Good body shot from Casimero. Combination just missed from Casimero. Casimero is about to just grab him. Like, dude, sit down. Good left. You can't. If Casimero, see, Casimero can win like this. He can just chase him down and and turn up the fight and just bam, left, right to the body and just chase him down. He can win like this because the judges are going to be like, you can't give Rigo the round with him running like that. You can't give it to him. So just make Rigo fight at a higher pace. He's going to trip over his feet or something. Big swing and a miss from Casimero. He's going to trip over his feet or something. I'll win the first half of the fight like that. Wait a minute. Take a deep breath because Rigo ain't going to do anything. And then chase him again for another half. I'll just do that, man. Dude, everybody's on their phone texting. Reynoso looked up like, and went back to his phone, bro. Dude, mother's taking selfies and looking at the weather. Like, dog, you looking at they on the Weather Channel. I mean, downloaded the app. I always wanted to download the Weather Channel app. Playing the lottery. Dude. Bam. Good left hook to the body. Casimero threw a good little left hook to the body a little bit. You know, both Rigo and Casimero showed up in my live stream one day together. I need to talk to them. Like, if they show up at a live stream Monday, I'm gonna be like, good left hooks from Casimero. I'm gonna be like, what the hell, bro? Casimero's turning it up, man. Just chasing him, man. It's just hey, Rigo making a best. This dude, oops, good right from Rigo is just scared as hell, man. I can't. If I'm a judge, I'm like another one for Casimero. Like I can't. Like I said, ring generalship means something to me. I cannot say the guy that won was in the wind. I can't, man. Like he's not. This isn't Floyd. Floyd was way different. Don't compare this to Floyd. This is Keith Thurman after a body shot. This is way different, dog. See what Stoner has to say. All this running reminds me of a scene in The Warriors. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Take all the back streets home, Rigo, because you want no parts of exchange. And sadly, playing tag. Yeah. ShowBizz, the next level of boxing entertainment, my man. I mean, it's up to the judges. If I was a judge, just nowhere in hell, man. Here goes. We're starting the championship rounds now. Now, Casimero, do what you were doing. Do exactly what you're doing. He can't fight at the pace, right? Left, landing on the body. Bam. You cannot win like that. All those punches landed from Casimero. Body shot. He looked at his corner. His corner's like, dude, just keep it. I mean, I know you don't like doing this, but just keep revving it up. And you're not going to hurt him, but you're going to have him run and be. After he felt some power, bro, he was like, I'm in the wind. So yeah. Both of those rounds went to Casimero. Just keep it up, Casimero. I'm totally rooting for Casimero. I can't root for that. All right, because that just ruined what was a fantastic, like Virgil Ortiz versus Mean Machine was such a fantastic fight. You know, to get this good jab from Rigo. Big swing and a miss from Casimero. I mean, I'm not. Casimero's just literally chasing him around. I mean, just chase. You can't the visuals, like the optics, like watching it aesthetically. I'm looking at one guy fighting and the other one running. I can't say that guy is winning anything. I can't. Especially when the guy that's chasing him is landing little punches like that. You got to reward the guy for being a hunter and trying to create action in the fight. Good jab. Good body shot. Good jab from Ringo. Hit him with another check shot punch and almost knocked Casimero through the ropes, bro. Casimero slipped because he's swinging wildly to hit him. Last 35 seconds in the 10th. They're just posturing now. Good body shot from Casimero. Good jab from Rigondeaux. That step jab from Rigondeaux. I mean, from Casimero. Good straight left from Rigondeaux. He probably took the round with that one. That left was nice. That left was nice. That was probably the best punch in the round. That left was nice. That was a nice left. I don't have it as a draw. Oh, I didn't see that left. That was very Pacquiao-esque. I don't see it. I don't think Rigo is winning. I don't think he's winning. Oh, that was a push. That wasn't a punch. So he pushed him over to the ropes. I thought he hit him. He's not winning. You got him up. Boxing therapy. I mean, Rigo not a jackal, but a mouse. Yeah, that's the difference. He's not a jackal. He's a mouse. Yeah. I've seen guys like Willie Pep move around, Sweet Pea Whitaker move around, but at the same time, they're getting busy. Roy Jones Jr. move around, Floyd Mayweather, but at the same time, they're jackals. They're getting busy. Ring, on the other hand, this is ridiculous. I loved this fight for like a month. I couldn't wait for this fight for a whole month, bro. 2 minutes, 30 seconds and 11. And the big swing and a miss from Casimero. And the ref didn't have to work because no fight is going on. The ref didn't have to work. Good head movement from Casimero. Yeah, you got to give Rigo that round, that 10th round, because of that left hand. I know I did. Because not too many punches were landed in a significant way, but that straight left from Rigo landed. They got it as a draw right now. I don't. I got Casimero up, bro. I'll be a ref just sitting. I'll be a judge just sitting there like, good job. Casimero missed everything. He hit him with one punch, and Rigondeaux's defense being what it is, he just sat there and just ducked and made him miss everything. Oh, good body shot from Casimero. Good punches from Casimero. The ref pushed him so far back, dude. Casimero put him in a headlock. I mean, Rigondeaux put him in a headlock, and Casimero hit him like this, which he should have. Sounds like we didn't miss out in the UK. No, you're doing good right now. With what you're hearing right now, fine. Listening to the commentary. Good combination from Casimero. 50 seconds left in the 11th round. Good jab from Rigondeaux. He just punched him in the face. Like Casimero just sitting there, Rigondeaux punched him in the face. Good right to the body. Casimero landed. Big swing and a miss. Casimero, man, Rigondeaux got some great reflexes, man. I'll give him that because the way he moved his head to get out the way of that one was real nice. Bruh, if you guys knew what I was looking at right now, like everyone who's watching what I'm watching, this is insane, man. This is insane. Dude, I'm telling you, and I'm taking it personally because it happened to me in Taekwondo. This guy was just running. So, and he landed one shot. And they're like, Tch, and I was just like, and it didn't even hurt. It was like a tap. And then he went on, and then they gave it to him. So, like, I don't know. Browns LLC, best part of your name. All you casuals in the comments who are saying Rigo running and this is boring don't know boxing. No, bro. No, bro. That's not boxing. That's not. But I do understand bringing what you got to the table and running around or whatever. But let me tell you something about boxing, LLC. Boxing has to be entertaining still. When you're running so much that it's not a fight, that is not entertaining, that you're not even landing. It's not like he's whooping his ass and dancing around like Ali. Good left from Rigondeaux. He's not doing that. He's not doing that. He's literally in the wind. That's not boxing. It's not. I understand what you're saying. Boxing is running and then land one shot and get a point. That's not boxing. That's not what boxing has been for years. Good combination from Casimero, though he missed. Rigondeaux landed a shot on him. They got Rigondeaux up. I gave Casimero that round. But this here, you know, if this is boxing, this means you have a great legacy. And this is what he's been doing. And what's Rigondeaux's legacy? One of the greatest fighters you've seen? Is he one of the greatest fighters you've seen? Good left from Rigondeaux. And Casimero blocked it. That lets you know how good Lomachenko was to catch up to him so much that he made him quit. You know, that's something. Because Casimero is just not made to catch him. His punches are too telegraphed to really land anything significant on him. Good combination from Casimero. Casimero say, hit me. I wouldn't say that. Bring it down, mess around, land something on you, dog. Good combination from Casimero. Last 58 seconds. He has to steal the round. According to the unofficial scorecards, he has to win this round to make it a draw. Rigondeaux didn't do anything significant enough to me. The ring generalship and the fighting was done by Casimero. So I wouldn't give the fight to Rigondeaux. I got Casimero up. But it's all up to what you value in a fight. It's all up to what you value on a fight. Now I can understand if Casimero wasn't hitting him. Casimero is hitting him. He's just not hitting him really real flush. He just run. This is boxing. This is boxing, huh? That was now. Let me tell you something, Browns LLC. Was that exciting for you? Did you love watching that? I'm not going to say that you shouldn't love watching it. I just want to know, did you love watching that? Did you like that? That was it right there for you. Now, Virgil Ortiz and Mean Machine were boxing too. They were boxing too. They weren't slugging. They were boxing. A terrible fight. Rigo made me turn it off. Yeah. Turning off the sport of boxing. Is that real boxing? I want to know, LLC. Man, I got Casimero up by like 3 rounds, bro. I want to know, LLC, turning off the sport of boxing. Is that real boxing too? Like this right here makes you really want to watch the sport. That I just want to know. Not that it shouldn't. I just want to know where you're at. Good night, Biz. Much love. Much love to you. Yeah, look at everybody. Fight of the year. Yes, this is fight of the year. This is great for the sport of boxing. Because this is true boxing. This is boxing at its finest. This is boxing. This elevates the sport. This fight right here. If Casimero lost, this is rigged. Man, I don't see. Well, I don't know about rigged because I don't know how they would want Rigo to win after this. I think if you're Showtime, you will say Rigo lost because you want Casimero. Casimero's more exciting fighter. He's going to bring you more numbers. So it's not exciting, but Rigo came with a strategy, Biz, and you can't blame him. But people trying to say he's Floyd, so that's why I'm defending it. Oh yeah. Oh, so you have an object. You have like a object. You're trying to defend Floyd through Ringo. Oh no, Floyd ain't Ringo. Ain't close. Floyd was a fantastic boxer. What this is Keith Thurman after a body shot. All right. So he had a strategy. His strategy was to run. But the thing is, people love the sport of boxing, and this doesn't make for a great fight. So people are like, I wasted my night. So you should be able to understand why people are irritated. This is great. They don't understand boxing. Well, you're trying to compare Rigo to Floyd. And if they're doing it, they haven't seen Floyd because that is not what Floyd did. I'm over here watching a Maloney fight because of this Ringo nonsense. Yeah, I absolutely love true boxing. But this is not good boxing. No, it's not. Yo, Biz, if you still have energy, switch to Franco. Nah, real good fight. All action. Franco was just dropped. Yeah, but you know what? I'm bouncing after the scorecard. I'm getting the hell out of Dodge, bro. Look at the punch stats. Casimero only up by 3 total punches, bro. Look at the punch stats. 47. Oh, my God. Landed. 45 landed. I think Virgil Ortiz landed 47 in 1 round, bro. Like, this fight. See, when nobody landed on Floyd landed, though. And not 1 punch. Not 4 punch. It wasn't 4 punches. It wasn't single digits. When Floyd landed, he landed. You weren't hitting Floyd, but Floyd was hitting you. Well, my dude, Warren, was at least spectacular. Casimero's praying. Man, I give that fight to Casimero, man. You can't do that. It'd be like bare knuckle. They gave it to Casimero. He won. That's what I'm saying. Thank you. They gave the fight to Casimero because you can't win like that. Split decision. They gave it to Casimero. You can't win like that. They got it right. Browns LLC. That's not Floyd. Don't compare that to Floyd. Floyd won his fights. All of them. Matter of fact, you cannot win like that. They got it right. I don't care what anybody say. I don't care whoever y'all see, know that ShowBizz the adult and our community, we know better. No matter what media outlet, anybody say that your boy was robbed or whatever. That wasn't true boxing. Casimero's the right guy to win. He was aggressive, pushed the whole fight, and really what Rigondeaux did is the opposite of boxing. Boxing is combat with your hands. Ain't a damn marathon sprint. Man, get that out of here, man. Get that out of here. Now, no, and I'm not mad at Casimero. Casimero, you did the best you could, man. You know what I mean? Nobody fights like that, Casimero. Go and take your victory. Go come to the great. Actually, come over to the war room. We inviting Casimero to the war room. What you got to say, Casimero? You holler at us. ShowBizz the adult. Thank you guys for coming out. God bless you. Good night. I'm out. Huh. A robbery. Yeah.